And on that note, yeah.
I don't know.
No, we're live. Why?
No, microphone not picking up.
To default. Hello. There we go. It's working now.
Hello and welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. We play D&D, allegedly, all the fucking time. So, this is When Glory Is Not Enough, session 29. I had to check the now, another said 28. Hello, Biggie. How do Sparky? Right, what do we do first? Social media. If you go to Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, Discord, YouTube, it's all under the same. Go to Linktree. There should be a link in the chat popping up sometime. There's buttons underneath the stream. You can go see where we're doing, what we're announcing, what we've got planned, everything that's going on in the wonderful world of HWG. Go check that out. Amazing. That's the social media stuff done. We're sponsored by amazing people. One of them sponsors the Sirenscape, and they do an amazing group of, some people call them sound sets. Ambience, you go check them out. You can have fighting dragons, underwater temples. You can run through the forest naked. You could be at a storm at sea. Fantastic. Go check out Sirenscape. And if you happen to play around the table, then you can play them out of your electronic device. And yeah, ambience. Wonderful. You're there. Coyote Grey does chibi artwork. I love chibi artwork. I went on to Roll20's market. I put in Coyote Grey. I saw all these chibi packs and I bought them all because I love them. I just absolutely love them. If you see any of our battles going on Roll20, you'll see that I use chibi tokens. In the instance of the character art you see before you, that's done by Becky Appleyard on Facebook. I don't know if we've got a link for Becky, bless her. But she did the character art. But if you go to...
Becky.
If you go to Roll20 Marketplace, look for Coyote Grey, you can also download them and use them on other virtual tabletops at your leisure, as long as you bought them on Roll20. Lucky Battle Mats. They make battle mats. A3, A4, A5, A1, A2.68. You can grab them, you can flip them out on your table, and they complement the sound set of Sirenscape, because you can have forests and tundras and mountains and castles and caverns and taverns and... What is it? Castles and caverns, taverns and towns and taverns. They've got a shitload of maps. Shitload of maps. Go check them out. They're on Drive-Thru RPG, and yeah, every scenario you wish. Throne rooms. I like the throne room. It's very cool. Lava lakes. That's really badass. The magic ritual circles even better. Go check out Loki Battle Mats. Castles and Tassels. It's their next Kickstarter. Thank you, Sparky. We're also sponsored by Sparky, and for some reason, I just refuse to put Sparky's logo on this overlay. I don't know why. It's on all the other ones, it's just not on this one. But we are sponsored by Sparky & Co., who prints out some of the most beautiful miniatures I've witnessed, and it hurts my soul that we play digital, but we get to share with you a lot. One day, when we're all millionaires and live in the same house, we will make Sparky a very wealthy chap. But yeah, go check out Sparky & Co, please. Really, really cool minis. Want some kick-ass minis? Look no further than Sparky & Co for all your mini requirements.
I like how we'll be millionaires, but we'll be communal living.
Yeah.
Not just...
Where do you think the table is? Like, It's communal, but you've got your own house on the land, on the grounds. You know what I mean? So, they're the sponsors, and we've got 1,001 other super fans of the channel. If you go check out Sawdust, the Swear Words, Rough Words Creative, Bardic Inspiration, Blink Dog Dice, some other stuff that I've probably forgotten, but they're brilliant. Just go check them out. If you want to catch up on hours and 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 hours of story time, go check out our YouTube channel. If you want to check out just a couple of hours less of story time, go check out Dice of the Beholder. We cheated by having several campaigns run. But yeah, there's absolutely hundreds of hours of stories out there, both on YouTube and Spotify. If you go look for Chronicles, if you go look for Dice of the Beholder, you can listen to their Chronicles of Needham campaign. If you look for Heavyweight something, Nebonics, thank you.
It's gaming on YouTube.
It's so sorry.
It's still gaming on YouTube.
Heavyweight Gaming on YouTube, Heavyweight RPG on Spotify, and you can go listen to the Monday's campaign, When Glory's Not Enough, and Tuesday's campaign, Fables Among Titans. We've also got the Spelljammer that cracks off on a Wednesday. The second part of that will be hitting YouTube soon. Before we move on to the charity stuff, one more thing. This coming Friday, the 24th, Dungeon in a Box. We are doing a sponsored stream of their campaign once a month. Every time they release it, we're going to put it together and we're going to take a party of lunatics along on the adventure/campaign they've wrote. It will be dungeon mastered by Ricardo of Dice of the Beholder, and it will be played by a bunch of whammers pretending to be superheroes, and I'll be one of them whammers. It's going to be amazing. Adonis.
I don't think I could DM for you for more than once a month.
No. Not without.
So I'm glad we're.
Yeah, our friendship would be tested. Thank you for the bits. If you. Oh, there's a monkey face on the catch up with the streams. If you feel sorry for the adventurers, where is it? Monkey face.
Hold on, I got you.
Monkey face. Monkey face. Monkey face. Monkey face. Come on. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers? Monkey face. Donate 200 bits last year to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the Dungeon Master, which is me, or Death Saving Throws, which is them, and they don't roll over to the following week. If you want to give me 500 bits, I will ruin their nat 20s, although it's never worked so far. So
You've given us nat 20s.
yeah, it's kind of backfiring. Right, big shout out happening, not shout out. It's not really an announcement either, but this is the most important thing we're doing this year. Between the 24th and the 28th of July, we're doing a charity stream. It will be noon till midnight, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 60 hours of this current campaign. May or may not be these current characters, but it will be this campaign. If I have to go through 73 adventurers, they will defeat the demon with the pitchfork. It's happening. So we do it every year, not the week long. We do a charity stream every year. We raise money. We're up to about $8,000. I'm rounding down, possibly up. But we've done about $8,000 in the last couple of years. All right, so we want to smash it this year. We're doing it for Shelter, who help folk in homeless situations of a variety of ages, mainly youngsters. I mean, that says itself. It's really good. Papyrus prevents suicide in youngsters. So, again, a brilliant cause. And MSUK supports those with MS and the journey they're on, living with it and such. So 3 brilliant charities, and hopefully we can raise a bag of cash, gold coins for them. And we got a lot of giveaways to encourage you lot to give us your money, including dice, gift vouchers, beautiful candles, miniatures, Lucky Bar Mats are throwing in, Bardic Inspiration are throwing in. There's going to be loads and loads of stuff, more and more as we go. That'll happen.
I'll draw some books for you.
And we'll get some artwork from Etheria. It'll be you with a fat ass. And if you've already got a fat ass, it'll be you. Mini cheese. There might be mini cheese with the miniatures. Right.
Mini cheese.
Donate, please. Please donate. And share. If you can't donate, don't worry about it. But please share. If you're able to watch this, it means you have the internet. So click share on everything that we post about it, please. And the prizes are above if you follow that link. I believe that's it, yeah? Alright, cool. Recap. They've all died. We're currently playing through a TPK. It's never been done before. The party are in a personalised-ish purgatory of sorts, known as Stoneheim. It is representative of Viconia and Costor himself, or themselves, sorry. Bjorn and the rest of them are currently searching for their soul essence, as they are fractured souls in the lands of Stoneheim. They bumped into some stuff that's a bit weird, some stuff they made weird, and some stuff they stabbed and threw magic at. A couple of them have vitality fragments, which they can use to do healings and other things. The Oblivion winds around them make it possible to fly and make magic a bit whiz-wazzy when they jump in. Yeah, so that's where we are. They made it to the... There's a lot of beeping going on. They made it to the 4 statues of giants. Worked out the puzzle real fast. Thank you for that, Ree. Got some magical items. And Kardashian managed to get a magical ring that encouraged them to all hold hands and take a leap of faith and fall downwards. And I believe that's where we left it.
Oh yeah, and our druid is now also a paladin.
And the druid is also a level
About that.
yeah,
Oh,
bit of a
shit.
bolt-on paladin. You wore the amulet.
Honestly, the perfect crossover, I think. You know, as characters go that multi-class, I really think Druid Paladin is the way forward.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if
Well
Trinket
known.
were banging out a smite every 5 seconds?
It's the future.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
the future.
It is the future.
I mean, Trinket wasn't... You know what, never mind, it's fine.
Druidin. Paladin. I don't know.
You're all right? Plaid.
I get it.
It's just a plaid.
It's just a plaid.
Plaid.
So,
Hannah's now
a
plaid.
druidin. Right. You are falling through the Oblivion winds. It is silent. It's that kind of silence that you hear, like you're very aware of it being incredibly quiet, and you're slowly moving downwards. You are all still linked, hand in hand. Hand in hand. If you go over to roll 20, I need to move. Let me know when you're there.
There.
So, you still got your shadow, haven't you, Velk? I know you lost one and then summoned another one, didn't you? Velk?
Yeah, it lasts, I think it's like an hour.
Yeah, you loads of time.
We have a
Right,
check.
so
Yeah, up to an hour.
when you all arrive through it's like the revealing of stonework coming to you quite fast. You didn't realise the speed of your fall until these shadowy winds disappear and just reveal the petrified soul stone coming towards you. As fast as you are heading towards it, you all impact with no force whatsoever. You kind of shield yourselves before hitting it, but then when you take your arms away from your face to realise you aren't hurtling towards rock, you're all stood on it. Althea is missing. Her echo is still there. And for the first time, in all the times Althea has summoned an echo, this one looks at all of you and speaks. Tell her I'm sorry. And then disappears. Let me just check.
What? What? Okay. What can we see? Mm-hmm.
Can't hear DM.
I've lost you.
There you Heads up, kids. When you update OBS, it defaults your mic settings.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So as you've gone,
You sound like you're underwater.
sound like I'm underwater.
Still? Or all of us or just AD?
Sound like I'm
Oh.
underwater.
Okay.
You're good
Good
now.
now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's good because I can't swim. Right.
How functional do the stairs look?
Solid. They're broken away to the sides, like they belong to a, especially being from Ravenholm, like great castles and such. It looks like this could well be like an offcut, like someone, like a giant has just reached towards a castle, grabbed a trunk, pulled it away, and placed it here. But the actual structure of the stonework and the stairs looks solid.
Okay. And the room beyond, can I see anything within it? Anything that I should be concerned about?
Give me
Is
a
there actually
perception
27
check.
ghouls standing there staring at me?
You only see 26.
Oh,
The 27th's
close.
getting a surprise round.
I can't find my D20. That's weird. Okay, got it.
It's not an important dice in D&D.
No. Perception, yeah?
Aye, please.
11.
11. No, you see no ghouls. Beyond you, it does look like similar to the stonework that it is the remains or the ruins of a courtyard. A very small courtyard, but maybe a small keep out on the highlands somewhere.
In keeping with this new attitude that I am
Trying
trying
out?
to foster in myself of thinking, it seems to me that we may want to perhaps brave jumping from stone to stone instead of going into the very empty, welcoming room.
I
don't know if that makes sense or not, but
This is a much safer route.
I understand what Beyond means.
is it though?
It's a room.
Beyond means, is it too safe?
I don't like this new Bjorn.
Imposter.
I think
I think it's not him.
To be
This
fair,
is a
the old
fake Bjorn.
to be fair,
And
the old
Raya just
Bjorn was
walks
only
the
an acquaintance.
other side of phase. Just
I protect. It's okay.
Would like to send my shadow forward.
Genius. I love it.
Into the room?
Yeah, like there.
Yeah, cool. As soon as it gets to about there, stuff happens that I need to do wonderful stuff on. Din 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 din.
Okay.
Din 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 din.
Oh, great.
love that.
Right. As your shadow enters, you see 3 mighty warriors. They are all of so cute Viconian aesthetic. They've got the same sort of long dark hair as Bjorn. They have similar attire from the waist down. Upwards, they are topless and covered in runes that have a glowing sort of teal glow to them. It's not overbearing; it's just enough to see the outline of the runes. All 3 of them look identical. Funny that. You're not in there. Now you can see them, Bjorn. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Not a perception check. Sorry, a history check.
So please be aware we only have 2 rerolls tonight, so let's not waste them on
If you
anything random.
if you spam them on history checks, I'll be proud of you.
Perception would have been okay. I don't know about intelligence. History, sorry. Give me a second. D&D Beyond is give me an error.
What did you get?
I'm still waiting for it to refresh me.
Why don't you just roll a dice?
I did. I don't know what I'm
You
adding
need the
to
plus.
If it's your intelligence, I'm sure it's -1. Because your religion's -1, isn't it?
What was your dice roll?
It's going to be about 15.
It's around that.
All right, cool. So, there is something familiar about these triplets. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to spin around in your memory of stories you've heard. But you can't. It's there. You just can't quite put your finger on it. Or maybe you can, but not in this immediate retelling.
Okay.
Trying to remind yourself of why they're important. Or not. Good night, what's going off on one?
You're welcome.
Yeah. The runes are probably nothing. The runes painted on their skin are probably nothing to worry about. I haven't read anything recently that would make me play the character in a different way.
All right. So there's 3 people there. Do we want to face them, or do we want to attempt to go around the outside?
Just before you go on, Velk, your shadow, does it understand speech, common languages, anything like that, or is it completely just does as it's told by you?
It does as it's told and understands the languages I speak.
What
So
do you
it says on
speak?
the thing, languages, understands the language you speak. So I speak Common, Gnomish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Okay. So they do speak to it, all at the same time, but the shadow just stares at them. So it's not in a language that you know.
So they don't immediately attack it.
Nope, they just stand there. They do look ready for a fight, but they don't approach the shadow or anything. They just stand there and speak in a bit of a guttural sort of. If Barry White was a Viconian.
Can I move, just tell it to move this way? Like, you can start heading up this way. Can I see across, it sounds weird, but can I see across, I don't know if, can I see across towards,
The north.
on the map there's a chair or something, or
Yeah, you can't see any of that. So where your shadow is now,
yeah,
this area here is raised. Can you see through your shadow?
no, I was just going to say, have a look that way and then come back. Or just
So
say,
in front of
look
your
that way.
shadow here, yeah, well, hang on, I need to move. Gotta love these layers. Here, there is when your shadow gets here, there's an invisible force right across this doorway here, and it kind of ripples like water. Seen Stargate? Like the Stargate.
Yeah, so you can't pass it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I'll tell it to go that way, and obviously when it can't, come back, as it were.
These 3 move up.
Turn to the rest of them. It appears there's one way forward, at least from the inside the room.
How high is this staircase? Can we actually see these 3 at all from down where we are?
You could probably see the hair bobbing around. Bjorn's got a better look because he's at the bottom of the stairs. It's a long staircase rather than a high one. You can do Yorkshire. No,
Stones
that's
that go around the
Viconian.
outside, the stones that go around here, as it were, they're jumpable.
They are jumpable, but when you look northward, you can't see past this one.
Or probably a similar. Okay.
Should I try speaking to them?
Ew.
Viconian to Viconian?
I don't think we're going any other direction than forward.
Why? What's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
We're already dead.
Die more,
You make a very good point.
stay dead.
Oh no, we passed over to the other side. Crazy.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to walk up the stairs.
So-
To, here.
I'll follow a little.
As
Are we not
Bjorn,
tied
Go on.
to a grid, AD?
No, because the map itself has a grid on it.
Okay, cool.
And it doesn't line up perfectly to Roll20's grid. So
Rude.
if you, yeah, you're adults. You said before. So as Bjorn and Velk approach, these three immediately kind of like crouch down, hold the large flails they have in their hands, and they kind of just stare. They look wild. They look ready to fight. They look like you're threatening their territory, as it were, like if you were to stumble upon someone's camp along the tundras of your home, Bjorn. They look very protective. They stare straight at you, then at Velk. They make the sign of Costo, which you obviously recognise, like an invisible marking in the air. Velk, you just give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, 16. That's 16.
Okay, so due to your bardic ways, the sign of Costa they make is an old one. And in Viconian they say to you, Bjorn, if you wish to face us, we must test your might. If you wish your essence back, we must test your might. If you face our brother, you must defeat. To arms. And they get ready to fight you. On the stairway,
I'm going to say, wait, are you the gatekeeper?
the same wibbling magic that blocked your shadow from going further starts to raise here. Etheria,
Starts
Phase,
to-
and Rayo.
Oh,
Starts
is it
to
like,
raise,
yeah,
like
yeah,
wall
I'm
up.
with you. Yeah.
Wait, so we can't get in?
Well, it's up to you. You can watch it raise, or you could try and beat it.
I'd like to try and beat it and try and get in before it rises.
Cool.
I'd like to
I-
run.
Also panic and run.
Cool.
Yeah.
All three of you give me acrobatics checks.
I'm great at that. You're fine.
Hang on, it's raising.
Yeah.
Oh, 19.
Rhea can fly.
No,
well,
I can't.
Oh,
Not
okay,
here.
yeah, good point.
yeah. Someone's
19.
19. Ooh, Etheria.
7.
Right, so you two. Yeah. Fizz, you make it in.
Right.
You two stumble on the stairs. And it gets a bit higher.
Try again.
Keep going.
It's like to try and stumble back up and jump for it.
So it's pretty much your height now, Etheria.
So we're talking yeet yourself over face first. at
So
this point.
you
23.
Are you leaping over it, yeah? Or are you
Yeah,
leaping
that's-
through it?
Screw it. Misty Step.
Oh, nice. Misty Step
Yep.
works, and as you leap over it with your 23, as you Misty Step through it, you take 1 point of force damage.
Ouch.
Could have been worse.
It
Honestly.
could have been a lot worse.
Now, these three look very, very up for a fight. However, there'll be no initiative. They'll be doing stuff, unless you tell me to. Are you wishing to engage, or not?
Hold up my hands towards them and just respond in Viconian. Well, first of all, respond with the sign of Costo, tracing it in the air. And then just respond in Viconian. Are you the gatekeeper?
They stare back. We are Fenris.
I use my helmet to understand what's going on between these two, or these four.
Bjorn asked if they were the gatekeeper, and they said we are Fenris.
Yeah. Yeah, that sure was what happened.
I use my helmet.
Yep. I don't speak Viconian.
2 seconds.
My helmet
No, you
does.
don't.
I'm looking at the wrong character.
That's not going to help.
I did that.
And he's back.
There is no Dana. Only Zool.
So my acrobatics would have been 18 instead of 19. I think.
Having been told by them then that they are Fenris,
Yeah.
knowing what I know, do I believe them? Or
That is your choice.
insight check?
Yeah, go for it. Insight check.
Insight. 14.
They believe him. There doesn't seem to be a deceit in their tone or their body language. They seem pretty convinced that what they're saying is what they're saying.
Turn to my group. They say they are Fenris. We have been told by many in this realm that we must go through Fenris to leave.
Well, to get our soul shards back.
And that is what they have told me so far.
By through, do you mean kill?
Well, they must test our might.
So what you're saying is we might not have a choice.
To regain our soul shards, I do not believe so.
My shadow will step forward towards them. Just the 30 foot. So it's got a 30 feet of it. I don't know if you can direct it actually.
What? I need more words than that, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I just trying to read it to see if I can direct it or if it's like a 30 foot.
Like an aura.
Yeah.
What is it? The fear?
It's a fear thing.
Yeah, it's aura, mate.
I'm just trying to. Cool.
It's got frightful presence, I think, which means it's around it.
So, in fact, if I move around it, are they going to engage it?
Well, you'll find out. So as soon as you take that first step, it swings at you.
So it'll be like that. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
15. As it
Shadow.
swings its flail towards your shadow.
Shadows AC is 14. So it's
nice. I do that every time. Dun 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 dun! There is a definite shift in the persona and posture of these three. That might be really loud, so let me know, chat.
how much does it hit? Sorry, how much damage?
Damage, it does. Sorry, man. It does 9 points of
Just strokes it.
of bludgeoning damage from the lumps of metal that are the flail ends.
Nice.
They are now going to engage, so I do need initiative off you all. Is your frightful presence just constant, or do you activate it?
So the presence is a different one. So that because it was a fury thing, there's a dreadful scream it can do.
Oh, so it's an
And
action. Okay.
the spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed. But I was just trying to read if it could like scream
So you
forward.
don't. I see. So you don't. Yeah, it just it's like Banshee, mate. It screams to the skies.
I was just checking for that. But the other one was a weight of sorrow, which is like that's the despair one. But this is the fury one.
Its second attack was a 9, so it misses. So as it swings its flail at Velk's shadow, they get ready to fight. So I do now need initiative out here. So roll your initiatives, please.
13.
13 for Rhea. Fizz.
15.
15 for Fizz. Bjorn.
19.
19 for Bjorn. Velk.
But not natural. Well, that makes a difference for initiative. But...
Bless me. Hey, if you wanna, we should totally homebrew if not 20 means you go first. Etheria.
19.
19. Your shadow goes on you, Vel, yeah?
Yeah. It goes at the same time.
Right
After me.
How do I get rid of these? How do I get rid of these guys? Sod it. I'll get rid of them in a sec. Descending order. Right, so Velk, you and Captain Jim over here. I'll go first. What's your dexterity?
2. +2. 14.
Alright, I was like,
14.
2.
I don't know. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14.
Can barely get off the sofa.
Okay, so my lovely chap goes first and runs over to Etheria and
Why?
screams a mighty battle roar and slams into Etheria for a 17.
Just hits.
10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Bludgeoning damage as the first flail attack. 17 again.
Wow.
And another 10. Well, that was a wonderful. Oh, boom! Comes crushing into you. Now, Velk, it's you and your shadow's turn. Where are you, man?
Small black daggers will start dripping down my cheeks again. I will cast
Sweet cheeks.
Dissident Whispers at the one closest to my shadow.
Cool.
Which is a Wisdom saving throw of 16. It's got to make.
15.
Cool. So it fails. So it takes 15 points of psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Wow.
Which also provokes an attack of opportunity
From the shadow.
The shadow.
Is that one round, or is it now fear? Does it now fear you, or is it just?
That is just it's like a reaction thing. It's not a.
All right. So next time it's back to its normal self.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
It doesn't fear it, as it were.
Coolios.
Cool. So the attack of opportunity from the shadow. Spell modifier is 12 plus my spell modifier. What's my spell modifier? It's 6. No, modifier 5, so 15, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. One target is 1d12. 4 plus 3
7.
plus the spell's level, so 4, 7 plus the spell's level. What the spell's level? Oh, the spell, the shadow was cast, so it was cast at level 3, so it's 4 plus 6, so 10. 10 points of cold damage.
You get quicker on that math, kid.
I'm getting there. Like, it's the first time I've hit with the shadow.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's my action. For my, in fact, that'll be my go, and then it's the shadow's go.
Okay.
The shadow will move 5, 10, and I believe, I think all 3 of them were in 30 feet at that point.
You all
Or if they're, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, everyone's within 30 feet.
Happy days. The shadow will then use Dreadful Scream. Spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet must succeed a Wisdom saving throw against spells save DC. So 16.
Can you choose your friends not to be affected?
Is any of them in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
all of
say
us.
30 feet?
30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
30 feet. 6 squares, dude.
But that's the 30 feet circle.
Oh, so it's 15 feet.
I think so. Anyway, yeah. So 30 feet. Oh no, within 30 feet of it. So it wouldn't be.
30-foot radius, yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
So it would
It
be.
is massive, so it'd be all
That is.
everything here, mate. So,
Yeah, I read that wrong as I read that as like.
Yeah, you don't have to do it, mate. You can trust in the bravery of your companions. I mean, I think it's badass.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it anyway.
I mean, you've
It's,
come here to teach him a lesson, Kardashian. Let's do this.
Yeah. I'm just going to make sure.
Dashian's going to be his next character. Actually, just
Fighting.
Kardashian.
Saving throw. Spirit, each creature must will be frightened. I'm trying to think what does the frightened side of things give it? Gives it.
Right, and gives it disadvantage on its attacks if it's in line of sight of your whatever it's scared of, and it can't go towards it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
You doing it? Right.
Yeah.
So what is it? Wisdom.
DC 16.
DC 16. So one at the top, got a 16. The one in front of it, not 20. And the one at the bottom, 10.
Cool.
Right, so you lot need to do one now. Obviously, you don't, Velk. It's your. I mean.
There's any creature within 30
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
of it.
you're doing one as well, Velk. So it's not
I
sourced
don't-
from you, it's sourced from your shadow.
I thought I'd rolled well.
So what do you need? Sorry,
Wisdom
Wisdom
check
save.
of 16, did you say?
wisdom saving throw.
Yes, yes.
15.
And what's the thing? 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
20.
So you're okay.
21.
You're
22.
okay. You're okay. Velk?
Yeah. No, I got like a 4.
Scared of your own ghosty.
However, like, for Velk, all that means is I'll just keep using magic and not go any closer. Right, so that's you and your shadows go, yeah?
So that's it. Action. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Etheria and Beyond. Which one? Well, I'll go on the roll 20. Etheria, you're up first. You are currently feared, so your attacks are at disadvantage, and you can't move any closer to that shadow. So you either stand where you are or move 1 square back.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
great. I love
I
that.
love it.
AoE. AoE.
No.
So I'm scared of the ghosty.
Yep. But you get to roll, I believe, at the end of each turn.
How much does Velk care about his ghosty?
Probably quite a lot.
So do you want to ask Velk mid-fight?
Would it take an action?
It'll take your bonus.
Nah, I'm not asking them. Fireball at middle.
Boom! Ice ball.
Ice ball.
Fireballs for chumps.
Yup.
Right, so we already know that'll hit everyone.
No. 15-foot radius if he aims at the ghost.
20 foot
Hey.
radius.
They aim at the ghost, it doesn't. 20-foot radius.
So I should be able to get the enemies and not our party.
You
Well-
will not get Velk or Phase.
It's fine by me.
So you could, if you
If you aim at the ghost,
this
you get
person
yourself.
here, if you aim at this person here, you say 20 foot? So
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. So,
If you aim at the square between the ghost
So
and the person, it's 20 foot to each of those and doesn't hit any
yeah.
of us.
So
Yep.
that's what
So
you
aim
want
at
to
the
yeah.
aim at the one just in front of the ghost,
Yeah.
which is absolute quick maths you'll be doing in your head mid-fight.
Yeah, as you whip out an abacus and a ruler.
Yep.
So save from the shadow. What was it? Dexterity.
Dex 15.
That same guy got another nat 20.
What the hell?
Yeah.
86.
They all passed.
Oh, for God's sake.
So they still take half damage though.
Yeah.
Shadow, you need to do a dex save, Velk, for your shadow.
Yeah,
Shit roll.
he's actually quite dexterous. 19.
So it takes half damage.
18, 20.
So if you summon your little orb, your little tiny marble of snow and ice,
Yep.
and it hits here, this entire area just gets flash frozen for a brief second.
Yep.
Death ice. There you go. Which is my new character name.
In my fear, I don't quite concentrate as much, and it's 23 total.
Is that before half?
That's before.
Poop.
Yeah, not the best rolls. Lots of 2s and 3s.
11 points of cold damage on your shadow.
I don't.
I'll add it to the shadow as well, just because I'm on a roll.
It's on 20 damage against it total so far.
Is this not? Didn't that one die?
You hit it with a attack. and
Oh,
then-
I hit it when it. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
it's on 20 total, including that 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's your.
That's my action. And as a bonus action, I'm going to start concentrating, and the colour's going to drain from me into my hand, and I'm going to bend down a little and almost pat the air. and a little, very, very draconic hound is going to appear just under my hand where I'm patting.
Give me a sec. So you summoning a draconic hound, yeah?
Yep. I'll do it in that square, kind of diagonally down a bit.
What colour is it?
It'll be very similar to me. So, like, my colours drained into the air there and started shaping a draconic hound. I don't think you'll find a pink dog.
Draconic hound. Sorry, Teddy. Couldn't help it. It just
alright.
came out.
As I spend my sorcery point to cast Hound of Ill Omen. For people at home.
You're getting a... You're getting a pink-bellied hound.
Yeah.
Where do you cast it here?
Diagonal, yeah, just... Well,
Oh, diagonal.
there's...
I mean,
Oh, how cute is that?
it's a little pink.
Yes. Right, Hound of Ill Omen.
Right, I will make that controllable by you. Well, everyone, but it's just easy that way.
A howling creature of darkness.
Obviously.
To harass my foes.
Baby pink neon. Right, so is that you?
Yeah, it's gonna obviously target that creature next to me.
Yeah, does it get to go on summon?
That's what I'm looking for. Roll initiative for it. Weird.
Oh, that's right. You've got stats for it?
Nat 20.
Okay.
Uses direwolf stats.
Oh, okay. So what did you get?
I got a nat 20 for its.
Is that total, or you add its dex? Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring up a direwolf stats.
We're gonna go with 22.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be something around that for a direwolf, won't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. So we're on.
There we go, found it.
So
yeah,
does it go
yeah.
now or on next go?
Once found on its turn, it can move only towards its target by the most over, and it can use its action only to attack its target.
We'll go with next turn. Bjorn, go.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fine.
You've got to do your roll to see if you.
Oh, see if you're still feared. Is it 16?
Yeah.
16 wisdom, yeah?
Tony.
Sorry?
Etheria, you've got to do a wisdom save of a 16 to see if you're still feared.
Yeah, I'm still scared.
Cool.
Okay.
Your turn, Bjorn. It's now
Okay.
obviously changed you two around to piss me off.
I'm going to walk forward, take out the spectral great axe
Yeah, you are.
I've been given that I took from the statue that I didn't have a chance to give to Althea because Althea's disappeared.
Stuff happens, mate. You know what I mean?
Okay. and-
Magic.
Yeah. Swinging it with both hands.
You hit. Oh, you're hitting
Smash the one.
one of the triplets or the shadow?
Well, one of the triplets, the one nearest to me.
Okay.
Okay. Natural 20.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, 2d12. Yeah. Come on. What's the other d12? There it is. Okay. And... Nice. It's going to be 21. Ooh, and a d8 force damage. Sorry. 2d8. There we go. Okay. 21, 29, 36 plus 2, 38 points of damage from the first strike.
Boom. You slam the spectral great axe into this Viconian warrior, this self-acclaimed Fenris. As you slash through its flesh, and it kind of rocks forward a little bit, it just turns and looks at you. Just stares.
Cool.
Wild
So-
eyes.
Second strike. That's not as good. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Boom. Second strike makes contact.
Excellent.
Spectral blade to spectral flesh. Poetry, some might say. And others less so.
Okay, that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage, and 6 points of force.
18 in total.
Yeah.
Another chunk of flesh just carves away and just turns to nothing but ash and floats away on the spectral winds of the oblivion. It just grunts at you in a welcoming sort of way.
Okay.
The Viconian language is it's a fine art. Theory, is that your done?
Give me a second. Can't fly, so there's no point in wasting that. Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Right. It's this young squire's turn. Faze, you're up next. Step forward. First flail attack into the shadow. That is terrible. 12.
Pass.
14.
Pass. What? 14 is the AC. And then the second attack into Bjorn. Oh, with his... That is... Yeah. That's even worse. They definitely missed. So he comes in. First flail attack into the shadow. Shadow is too dexterous. I don't care if we're in Stoneheim, he can't touch me. And Bjorn in the face of Fenris. No blow has landed upon you. Fez, your turn.
Not to try and kill myself here, but wouldn't that guy have had advantage? Did you roll with advantage?
I did, and both missed.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
I rolled a natural 2 and a natural 7.
I mean, I love your integrity and your honesty there, Rich, but I'm just not sure it's necessary in this scenario. I'm just saying.
Trust me, I will
And
inform
also-
you when I do
yeah.
100 points of damage to your face.
We're pretty sure AD wants Bjorn dead. Lovingly, you know.
Don't put this on me.
Bjorn made his own choices.
Yeah.
AD's just going along for the ride.
If anything, I'm his wingman in this adventure.
Yeah.
So, Fez, you are up. Raya, you're up after Fez.
Yeah, good. Okay. That sounded so sarcastic. Yeah, good, cool. So first things first, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at... No, do you know what? I'm not. That's not what I'm going to do at all. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Ooh.
So that's my little red flapping cloaks. Which is so cute. So they're around me in a distance to 15 feet.
15, is it a 15-foot radius?
It is. And I can...
There we go. Can you see the red on the screen?
Sure can.
Cool.
And I can choose to exclude any of my friends that I can see.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One of my
Let's open.
favourite spells.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You should be able to move, Fez.
5. Yeah. So if I put myself there, I'm between the two.
So as you walk into them, do
Yeah.
they all have to do a save?
No. So it's, well,
Is it when they start their turn?
any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. Affected creature speeds half in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So it depends.
So when it enters the area for the first time, I'll say that's you walking into the area. So
Okay.
you forced them into the area essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a what save? Thank you for the
Wisdom
follow.
saving throw.
Wisdom on the top one is a fail, the middle one is a fail, and the bottom one, holy shit, 232 is a fail.
Nice. Okay, so
Damn you, Samson dice.
it's 3d8. Why can I only find 2d8? No, we're good. I got him. So
Gravy
that's
time.
so, 15 radiant damage. Well, it depends, right? You can actually do radiant or necrotic, but necrotic's normally if you're evil. But I don't know if you want to make Faze do necrotic anyway.
Faze is well within the knife edge to choose whichever one she wants.
I still think radiant for the purposes of this right now, anyway.
Does radiant come from like one half and necrotic from the other half?
Pretty much. So that's 15 damage. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's 4th level, so that's fine. Yeah. 15 damage on that, and then for the bonus action, I don't know if I can do anything. Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. Raya, you're up next.
I'm going to use my... No, I'm not. I don't want to use that because I think we've got a bigger fight yet. So, no, that's it.
I love... yes! Yes, Amelia! I've played these games before.
I just feel there's something else.
Raya?
Don't trust you.
Raya, your turn.
So I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on this dude down here, please.
You can indeed. We will
Much.
put your hunter's mark as... There we go. Little bow and arrows in the back.
And then I would like to wild shape
Into...
direwolf. What else would I choose?
A bear.
You were a bear for a while. Like, I had to, like...
But I could be a direwolf now.
Until
Wolf is
she
way
saw
better.
a wolf.
So, wolf, yeah.
Yeah, please.
And
Actually, you could
it's
probably go for a direwolf
Yes.
cross dragon now.
Is
Because
it
you've seen
large in it? So it's...
Ah, that is true. I
Yeah.
could. For aesthetics.
Tis large.
All
It's
right.
so cute.
There's your direwolf. Chaotic Grey
Thank
chippy
you.
tokens, guys.
Can you move him so that I am
Oh, you oh,
in that bottom corner, please?
you should be able to move away one.
Beautiful. Even better. And then I'm going to bite him
In the face!
in the face.
You do see a wild
Yeah.
look of fear in this strapping young token's face.
Perfection. So that will be a 17 to hit.
Your teeth bite into the spectral flesh.
Nom nom nom. 6, 7, 6, 7, 10, 13 piercing damage, please.
Does not enjoy being chewed on by a massive direwolf. But there is a gleeful look beyond the fear that you see.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. It is
There's
now.
nothing else I can do, so.
It is now Scaredy Fenris's turn. Can't go towards. Is it disadvantage because it's there? So we'll just hit Bjorn for a normal hit. Flay. Oh, first of all,
Sounds babe.
we'll roar.
Wisdom save, because it's begun his turn in the Spirit Cabin.
Yep. thank you,
20.
That's a pass. Still takes half damage.
Kulios, you roll the damage and I'll do the single hit. So
19. So half that.
19. Dun, 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 dun. We'll hit Bjorn. Disadvantage for fear, advantage for its pal. Flat roll, not 20!
Ah! It's not as much fun when you go.
Not with them rolls. It'd be right. 10, 12. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage of the first attack. Shocking crit. Second attack. Nat 12 plus 16. Not plus 16.
16 just misses.
Just misses, cool. So the first flight, boom, hits you so hard you kind of sway with it, but it's well off his swing when seeing the shadow just as your shoulder drops. Ree sees the shadow and is like, shit the bed. Don't tell Fenris, and misses you with a second hit. Top of the round. It's now...
Can they do a wisdom save for fear after the end of their turns?
Nope, they cannot.
Cool.
Is it my doggy's
It
turn
is.
then?
It is now your draconic. What name does your hound have?
Oh, I've not named it yet.
Well, name it. You got 4 seconds. Go.
Pinky.
Pinky.
The
3
brain.
seconds.
Oh no.
If you don't, I am. 2 seconds.
Gently.
Rose.
Roger. Ah, Rose. Fine.
I was going to call it Lily. Oh, it didn't work. Name play. I need to take that. Boom. Rose is now in play.
Yep, it's gonna bite this bitch at advantage because of pack tactics.
Obviously.
That will be 21.
Boom. 21 does indeed. Look at the
2.
size of that Spirit Guardian. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the size of your ice ball.
Why didn't I roll
If
that when I did
think
fireball?
It's bigger, actually.
Yeah, I could have done with these dice when I rolled my ice ball. That's 11 plus 3. Yeah, so 14 piercing damage. And
You
if
notice
it's
that it kind of shrugs off some of it. Like, the teeth don't sink quite as much. I mean, this chap looks quite angry in front of you.
That's just awesome. I once faced down one of those by myself.
You are the Winter Rose.
Yep. And it must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 13.
Strength
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, it passes a little bit. And that's Rosie's turn.
Boom. I think we did. It was me first, wasn't it? Then Valk in the shadow. Right, so it is now your lovely raging friend's turn. We'll swing flail at Etheria first.
Why?
That is terrible. 12.
Misses.
And then at Rose. That's even worse. 10.
I think it misses.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, your die was like 11 or 12.
14.
14. There you go. Chunky.
Oh.
Already.
Few because it doesn't have much hit points.
Are these guys classed as creatures then?
Yeah, you kind of all are.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it just faces you down. Valk, your turn, and your shadows.
The little daggers will roll down the cheeks, and I'd like the one in front of the shadow to make a wisdom save throw as I dismiss it again.
Ooh,
Wisdom save throw 60.
Nat 20, mate.
Oh.
Down to a 19. This lad's had 3-4 nat 20s tonight.
You need to bin that dice.
I don't. It's Sam's. He'll kill me. Does it take half, or is that?
Just double checking.
I think. Does it take half, but doesn't
Successful,
run
yeah,
away?
It takes as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes 6 half, 3 points of psychic damage. Yeah.
Skadoosh.
Then the shadow will attack it
In the face.
with a chilling round, which is 12 in plus 5, so 17.
17 damage.
No, 17.
Oh right, yeah, to hit, yeah. I was like, God damn. yeah. You definitely poke it in the eye.
6 plus 3 plus so 12 points of cold damage.
Cold.
Yeah.
You did Whisper, Shadow did that. It was Etheria before Beyond last time, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So Etheria, it's now your turn.
Cool.
Beyond your next one.
I am going to bonus action cast Shadow Blade.
Probably into a shit lightsaber.
Epheria's making sounds.
Yeah. Just flicking the scales.
Someone told her a story when she was younger about these warriors from far, far away.
Oh my.
Space wizards with a light sword.
That's on a Wednesday, kids.
It is. It is.
And Etheria is gonna do the obvious and just try and smack this one in front of her. And Yeah, I can't really go anywhere. I'm just staying there. Awesome. That one.
Cool.
Reroll.
Yeah, okay.
18.
Alright. You land.
My
Your shadow blade cuts through.
shadow blade, my shadow blade.
All of you that see Etheria, she is completely transparent. She looks like a draconic sculptor of glass and ice at this moment in time. There's no coloration to her at all.
10 psychic damage.
Oosh.
Trying to dance in front of this thing, keeping out of way of that flail.
Etheria, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Well, that's awesome. 16.
Cool. For a moment, it takes a lot out of you making this strike. Your coloration normally returns after, like, casting magics and such. It does not return. Right now, you are currently a see-through ice sculpture. You can still move, obviously.
I love that for me.
Is that you done? Bonus
Yes.
action and strike. Cool. Beyond?
I'm going to strike at the one in between me and Rhea.
You're right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Ray, did you do your extra damage for Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Cool. Sorry, Beyond. Go on.
oh yes, that's 20.
Cool.
Or a 7, but I'm going to take the higher
It's
one.
your choice. I mean, who are we?
I'd rather take the higher one. So 7. That's okay. So 26, 31.
I need to know the damage types this time round because he wasn't
Oh.
raging before, but he is now.
Okay, right. So 22 points of slashing damage, but it's
So
magical slashing damage,
That's cool. That's halved.
and
In Stonehenge, motherfucker.
11 points of force damage.
Force it takes all of that. That first strike?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. I'm then going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to strike at it again. I can't afford an attack opportunity. Not at that 20. This doesn't do a crit. This axe. No, you didn't say crit on 19. That's fine. But it's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
I'm still scared as well.
Roll. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Cool.
13
Did you?
points.
Sorry. Did you roll your Shadow Blade strike at disadvantage?
I didn't, but I've just rolled again, and I would have still hit.
Oh, cool. It's my bad. I should have.
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't know why I'm putting icons in these if I'm not going to listen to me on shit. Anyway, Beyond, carry on.
13 points of slashing damage reduced to 6, and 6 points of force damage.
Oosh. Looks at you and does this. Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Right, the one slapping Spooky McSpooky. There's now 3 of it now. It will advantageously. There we go. Hit Beyond.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw off it first?
Well, I'll take that roll. That's a fail.
It failed, yeah?
It got a 7.
It definitely failed. So it takes 16, 17, 18 damage.
Holy smokes.
I love Spirit Guardians. It's great.
18. Bonus will rage. Thanks for the slowdown. And we'll now smash Beyond at advantage. First roll. Ah, shit. Second roll. That's even worse. Trust me, they didn't hear you.
Okay.
So that's its first attack at Bjorn. Second attack at the shadow. That's better. 20.
Yeah.
And it does 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Right, can't get out of the spirit. Why would it? Why would it? We are Fenris. Right, so it's your turn, Fizz. Raya, you're after Fizz.
Cool. Okay, so I am going to. If I move, am I going to take him out of it? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay.
I mean,
which,
he's sort of in and out of it. We're going with he's in it at the minute. But yeah, if you do move any further north, he'll be out of it.
which one is least injured?
You have no idea. All three of them look like they could go 30 rounds.
Fine. Then I'm going to drop my.
You are fully aware that Bjorn has smashed the crap out of the one in between him and Raya, and chunks of flesh have peeled away from it. And I mean chunks. But it doesn't appear to give a shit.
It's fine. I'm going to drop my. I only did 2 Spirit Guardians that turn. Did one of them not roll for it?
One of them goes after you.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's turn order.
Uh-huh. In which case, I'm going to drop my spiritual weapon behind the one facing Etheria.
Oh, spiritual weapon. What is it? I think we did this before, isn't it? Like a hood or something.
Yeah, they're all little red cloaks flying around. So the Spirit Guardians are little red cloaks flying around in circles.
So what's
and
your-
the spiritual weapon is a little red cloak. Just a series of little red cloaks floating around me.
Very sharp creases.
Yeah, that's a hell of a crease.
Perfectly ironed.
Very
It's
sharp.
like the set of Handmaid's Tale.
There's a lot of starch on that cloak.
There would be. Would I do less for a god? Come on. So, to hit with that, it is a natural 20.
Yay!
Your spirit guardian.
So 25 to hit.
Etheria.
Opposite Etheria.
Etheria.
So here.
Yes,
There.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay. It's just adorable. So yeah, it's 25 to hit, natural 20.
Oh yeah, there. Just
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
clips it.
Good. I think it's only 1d8 at the moment though.
But 2 if it's because you critted.
Yeah. But normally, I mean. So 8 damage off that.
Force.
That is, I think it's radiant. Oh, I just rolled it
I
instead
think
of
spirit
looking at it.
weapon is force.
I will
but-
tell you now.
I mean, it takes it anyway, but it's just so you know.
Yeah. As long as it's not normal weapon damage, I'm happy.
It's refusing to tell me because every time I try and click to see what type of damage it is, it rolls.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure it's force, but it don't matter. Force or radiant is taking it, so.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
that's your bonus, I believe.
That's my bonus action, and then for my attack action, I'm currently holding the Staff of Thunder and Lightning rather than my Warhammer, so I'm going to attempt to just hit the one next to me between the Ghost and Bjorn.
Okay.
With that, but nothing fancy on it, just to hit. That's 22. To hit.
Yeah. Fair's cracking out the big guns.
1d8 plus what? Plus 4. So 10 damage.
10 force, yeah.
10 4. Yeah, 10 damage.
No, not 10 4. Is it force damage?
I think this one's bludgeoning because
So
it's
Alright, so it halves.
magic. It would be magical
It's,
bludgeoning.
yeah, magical's fine. Don't worry about the magical. I just need the bludgeoning bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, boom! You crack it. Are you hitting it with the thunder and lightning stuff, yeah?
Yes.
Ah, cool. Smash in the face. You don't recognise the word he says, but Bjorn does comprehend language. Etheria does. Was there anyone else? Or just you two want it? Just says Freya.
Yep.
And now Raya, you're up.
Freya.
I'm
Okay.
gonna bite it, please.
Bitey at advantagio.
That'd be 25 to hit.
That will just hit it
Fantastic.
by about.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It's 5, 2. Another 2. 6. And then my hunter's mark. 5. Plus 3. That's 23 points of piercing damage, please.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Put it over here.
Anna,
Oh, yeah.
can't a direwolf try and knock it on its ass?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
Well, as you bite it,
Because it's classed as a creature.
and you bite through its spectrum, everything you fight is a creature.
Okay.
Just so you know for terminology, I don't know of any scenario where the thing you are deliberately hitting wouldn't be a creature, unless it's
Oh, okay.
the wall.
I wasn't sure
If you punch a wall,
creature, if
Yeah.
creature meant like beast.
No, the
Anything.
creature is the universal tag, and then they have sub tags
fantastic.
like undead, demon, fae, etc. But generally,
Oh, okay.
everything's
Awesome.
a creature. And if not, I'll tell you. But as you bite through this with your powerful direwolf jaws, the spectral energy that was deep at its heart explodes and engulfs Bjorn and yourself. Can you both give me Constitution saving throws, please?
Yeah.
That does not give me much confidence for.
Saving. I use my own stats, don't I?
Physical,
my direwolf?
you use the
I was going to say con would be better.
Physical.
The
Okay.
wolf.
so con, strength, and dex. You'd use the wolves.
Okay. 18.
18. So you succeed and take half damage. Bjorn.
Nah, 20, 23.
Cool. You succeed and take half damage. Can you both take 50 points of necrotic damage, please?
Oh. I'm dead.
Half?
Very simple.
That was half?
Yes. Ha ha ha.
No longer a dire wolf.
Nope.
I'll figure out my stuff. I'm still up, but that was a chunk.
Can't remember
So-
how you said it works.
So that's what I'm going to go through now.
Okay.
So as you both feel what when you felt before and you've been in a fight and that fatal blow has sent you to unconsciousness and almost to the other side, wherever that may be, you get that same sort of feeling as the energy engulfs you, and that necrotic sort of death magic pulls at your essence. Can you roll? What's your hit die for a warlock? Is it a D10 or a D8?
It is a
And
D8.
Hannah, so you both roll D8s. So roll a D8
Wait, why am I rolling a d8?
because I've asked you to play it.
No, I don't want to. Okay,
What did you get?
4.
Cool. What did you get, Bjorn?
1.
Cool. So, for now, you're no longer Wolfie. You're no longer
Yeah,
Bjorn.
no.
Remember where you were. In fact, it'd be easier if I just do this. What did you do with Raya?
There you go.
Yeah, so.
I'm about to say, Raya still has hit points.
Do you?
Wolfie did not.
Alright, well, you don't have to roll then
Oh,
only if you went down.
and I did not go down.
Cool. So you're still there, but you see Bjorn disappear.
Fuck's sake, Bjorn!
That's your turn, Raya. So you bit the creature with your action.
Uh-huh.
What now?
I will recast Hunter's Mark on the one nearest phase.
There's Fairs, okay.
And then I'm good.
Cool.
Stay where I am.
Right. Right, that's your turn. You're last in the initiative. So before we start the next round, I'm going to call a break because I need to get a drink and I need to run upstairs for no reason. I just need to. Right, we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes tops. Right, back in a sec. Bye, break time, break time.
Okay, but-
You a millennial?
Yeah, we're back. I think. Yeah, we're back. Right, so welcome back. They're killing each other and stabbing stuff and flying around in Stoneham. It's all mystical, TPK-ness. I love it. And we've got Rose that has now become one with the party. How long does Rose stick around?
Until dead or
Death to us part.
Forever, Rose is my new character.
I'll figure that out.
Cool. So it's top of the round. It's Rose's turn.
Rose is gone to bite. Nom nom nom. Natural 19 plus stuff.
That hits.
Yeah.
Can't beat them natural numbers.
Nope. 2d6 plus 3. 5 and a 2, 7, 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing.
And strength saving throw.
Strength your. 23.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear stuff now.
It looks like it just hangs about until
Oh, that's so cool.
deaded.
Alright, cool. That's fine. We can go with that. You done?
That's my hound, yep.
It is now the ragey Fenris warrior. That's you and Rose.
Stop raging. Calm down. It's okay.
You had your turn. Starts its turn, so phase. Jesus. Failed.
That is 11.
I don't think any of them have saved it in the thing.
Not once against this, no.
First flail attack at Rose. Second flail attack at Theria. 20 total.
Yep.
9 points of bludgeoning damage to your face.
9. My face is cute. Leave it alone.
Gonna rearrange it for you. Don't say that. It's now Velk. Hang on. Yeah, it's now Velk and Shadow's turn.
So I'll start crying the little daggers again, and this time I would like the one that's just been to make a wisdom saving throw as I cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2.
Sorry, which one? I was totally not listening.
The one closest to Furia.
Oh, the one Theria's fighting. Dissonant Whispers.
Level
Oh dear.
2, but it's a 16 still.
7.
Cool. So it fails, and it takes 12 points of psychic damage,
And it's got to run away from you.
and it has to move away, use its reaction to move away from me as much as possible. But with its movement speed as well.
So Rose and the Theria get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Rose gets a nat 17
That
plus
hits.
stuff, and Etheria gets 20 odd.
Oh, you both hit.
And bizarrely enough, I actually hope I don't kill it with this. So Rose was 2d6. A 1 and a 6, 7, so that's 10 piercing damage from Rose.
Yep.
And mine's 2d8. 8 and 7, 15 psychic damage.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Nice. Whispers.
I think you're right. Because I've used a level 2 spell, I can now use a cantrip as well for my bonus action.
If it's a bonus action cantrip, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
And if not, fuck it.
I thought it was a bonus action cantrip. I read it wrong. That's cool. Yeah. Cool. But
I'd like to fireball.
Yeah. Nah, like I read it wrong.
That's all right. Is
Cool.
Shadow's turn now?
So the shadow I'll use to attack the. Yeah, attack the other one. Which will be 15 plus.
Oh, you've hit.
Okay, cool. So it's D12. So 8 plus 3 plus a spell. So 8 plus 6 is 14 cold damage.
Nice.
Boom. Shadowland. Is that it?
That is it.
Bjorn,
Heavy
you
round.
return with your maximum hit points reduced by 1.
He was letting the dogs in.
Oh.
There he is.
Can you hear us, Bjorn?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, cool. You've returned with your maximum hit points reduced by 1.
Okay.
Full. You're back to full,
Yeah.
but reduced by 1.
Okay. What about spell
Sunshine?
slots, things like that?
No, just hit points.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
It's now your turn as well, by the way.
Ah, nice. Okay. Cool.
Etheria would have still hit and is still scared.
Oh god.
Okay. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna move. So I'm opposite phase.
All right.
Oh no, Etheria's not taken a turn yet. Would have still hit the thing. Reaction. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Roll 20s mix you around, so we're just going to stick to it. So you're up next, Etheria. Beyond go.
Yes. Yeah, it's fine. I got confused by the reaction.
The reaction and the go. Yeah, that's alright. That's fair.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. You got stuff happening, kids.
Okay, first strike is going to be a 17.
17 hits. Smashy Roo.
I remember this time. I do radiant damage as well. Because of the coin. Okay, so 10 points of slashing reduced to 5. 7 points of force damage and 4 points of radiant. So 11 points.
Boom. Spectral Greater slams into it. Chunk of his shoulder just flies off into the air and disappears. Anything else?
Yes, on the second strike, I am going to cast Green Flame Blade as well. Actually, no, I'm not, because he's too far away. Okay, cool. So, hit. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool. 9 points reduced to 4 slashing total.
4 slashing.
And then 5 force, 3 radiant, so 8.
Boom. A smaller chunk of his shoulder flies off. Is that you?
No, I'm going to back away as far as I can into that corner, invoking probably an attack of opportunity.
20 total.
20 hits.
8 bludgeoning.
Hey.
Etheria, it's now your turn.
Yep.
You hear in Viconian, both of you. Coward.
Fairy's going to shout over their shoulder, "Thanks, Kytrao!" And is going to instead click her fingers and flick a Chaos Bolt to...
Raya.
Yeah.
Not me, bro.
The... Damn. The top one.
One at the top. Chaos Ball. Is that a spell attack?
It is, yeah. It's 120 foot
Disadvantage?
range. Yeah. 2 2s.
Oh, you got to re-roll, I think.
Yeah, I'm not spending it on a disadvantage.
So yeah, Chaos Bolt flies off, slams into the wall behind.
Ow. Cramp. And then I'm going to run down here.
You can't. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you can. That's fine. You can. You're fine. Because you're running away from the shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So going.
As long as
Going
your
down
movement
back
is
out.
away from the shadow, you're fine. You just can't go towards it.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can't go any further than that because that wall of arcane forces.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Yep. Now.
Oh, save. I'll remember to do it this time. 16.
16. You pass, I think. Is that right, Velk? The fear, is it 16?
DC was 16.
Yeah, so you're no longer feared, Etheria.
Phew.
Oh, cancel you. Gedouched. Oh, sorry. Raya, you killed that one, didn't you? 3 vitality fragments poured out from that warrior when you killed it as your direwolf.
I picked them up.
Nat 20 on the save for Spirit Guardians. Fizz, so half damage. This guy's now at 5 Nat 20s.
That's crazy.
And it still takes half damage,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 again.
On the week-long charity stream, every time Eddie rolls a nat 20, he's going to donate £10 to the charities.
Well, I'll be rolling
Yeah, yeah.
D4s, man.
This 19-sided dice.
I got 3 kids to feed, and one of them's our ginger. So now we'll attack the shadow. 16 total.
That hits.
Oh, max 12 damage, bludgeoning.
The shadow dissipates.
Fizz, you get the next attack.
Right. Okay. So first things first, I'll try and hit with the.
It's Fizz, it's his second attack, and he hit you with a nat 20.
Oh, he's hitting me. Right. It's been a long day.
That's
yeah, that's fine.
6 nat 20s for this guy.
It is. It's getting a bit ridiculous. I'm starting to think you're cheating. Show us the camera. You have to hold it up.
Take a picture.
Oh yeah. Look, it's a 20. Yeah. 10. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I can cut in words the damage, I believe.
Ooh.
I'd like to do that.
Cool.
The reactions, the creature is 60 feet makes an attack. I'm going to check all damage here.
But you couldn't cut in words the damage when Bjorn got smacked with 50 radiant or 50, 40.
I don't think you can cut in words something that's dead.
Wasn't an attack.
Yeah, it has to be a attack that they reduce. Not
Cat
like
by
like
soul.
Etheria can't cut in words of fireball. That belt can't cut in words
Reduced
of
by
fireball.
7.
So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. I'd already taken it off, so I've just put 7.
Okay.
7 temp hit points back on. Because it came off that. So, yeah, that's fine.
That's it, bonus. Yeah. Fizz, now it's your turn.
See, I knew it was close, which is why I just assumed that's where we were going. This is what I get for not paying full attention. First things first is the spooky cloak person.
Spooky cloak.
I
My
think.
little spooky
Can you move
cloak
him?
friend.
Yeah, you can move him.
I can. So, logically, I'll move them to here. They're so little, you have to move them to the centre of a square.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get the cloak effect rather than just a person tipping up.
It's 24 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's nice to hit, but the damage is still only 6.
Well, it is just a low-level spiritual weapon.
Yeah. 6.
And then what do you do?
Hang on, I didn't realise that guy had moved up into the corner.
Well,
The feared guy. So can I have moved the spiritual weapon there?
if you want.
So that I can move phase there?
Okay, yep.
Yep. Good. And then for the actual attack on her turn, she's just going to hit out with the staff again, which is math hard. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Does that also mean technically that he's re-entered the Spirit Guardians for the first time?
That's an interesting question. Because he moved out of it, and I moved to put him back in it.
Does it say the first time they enter it?
It says
So it's not the first time he's been in it.
Spirit Guardians, no. When you cast a spell, blah 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 blah. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Finish
It's
this.
on a turn.
Finish this and we'll sort him out.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So it's only 6 damage with the staff.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? As it explodes and a necromantic energy engulfs you. Anti-spirit weapon, but your spirit weapon don't care.
Constitution saving throw. Have we got any rerolls left?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm going to use it for this because I think it's worth it. 19.
19. Cool. You take 50 points of necrotic damage.
So I'm still up, but only because I had temporary hit points and only because of the cutting words.
That's what we call synergy, kids.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't want to take the full 100.
Yeah, weird.
What a wimp.
Yeah.
And 17 on his save. Is that?
Which I think does save.
You tell me.
Yeah, it does save. So it's half damage again. Where am I? Wait, that's the wrong dice. That's a 1 pence. Where's that in there? That's no use. 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21 damage.
Is that halved or max?
No, that's before.
Oh, right. I was like, damn. Oh, did we just get rerolls?
Yes, Uli.
Uli, thank you.
Thank you, Ellie.
Uli.
And you've got to.
Super need them today.
I don't think you can pass the concentration check on that.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Spirit Guardians, concentration check. 25.
You would have taken the damage first.
Yeah, you would have done, but Spirit Guardians has dropped. That's fine.
Yeah, you can't pass.
No, I agree.
What's
There's not
your con save?
That's 2.
Con save is +2.
Yeah, my con save is +2.
Crazy ass cleric, you. Yeah, cool. All right, that drops in.
Okay. So that's fine. And that's the end of my turn.
Bish. End of phase's turn. Raya, you're up.
Good day.
Did I get any shards off that one? For killing it?
You did. You get 3. Sorry. my
Yeah.
bad.
So I left 4 total.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. Mel,
Yeah.
are you rolling the extra 2d6 lightning damage when you hit with the staff?
It has 2d6 lightning damage just to hit with it.
Should say.
Oh. No, I wasn't. But it's dead anyway, so it's irrelevant.
I am gonna run
New
up
weapon, leave me alone,
to
AD.
That's amazing.
here.
Cool.
And then
Russ,
bonus action
next to you.
concentration. Bonus action concentration. Hunter's mark. Christ, what is wrong with me?
Bonus action concentration. I'm going
Oh,
to concentrate real hard on you.
You do that. Let me know how it turns out.
And
That's a full
then
action.
action. I'd like to cast Thorn Whip, please.
What does Thorn Whip do? Cool
Thorn
whip. Cool whip.
Whip. You create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command towards a creature within range. Make a melee spell attack against the target.
What
If it
is the range?
30 feet.
Yeah, you're well in. Cool. So you make a spell attack and you get to what? Hit them and pull them towards
casting
you?
time is 1 action. So
Yeah, it's your turn. So yeah. So you whip out, do your attack with it?
Yeah. Please.
No, you attack it.
I know, and I'm saying yes, please.
Okay.
As in, that is what I'm doing. That is an 18.
18 hits.
Beautiful. And it is 3d6. 10 points of piercing damage, please.
Boom. So your thorny whip. You see Harrison Ford run past and grab his hat. Is that your turn? Movement
Yes.
and an action? Cool. Right. It's now Rose, I believe.
Yep. Rose sniffs Rhea and then runs up to the person, the bad guy,
The baddie.
and is going to bite it.
Bam.
17 plus stuff.
Yes.
Rose rolls well.
Yeah. You've just killed my nat 20 monster.
Yeah, so it's not pack tactics because there's no one there. 2d6. Should remember this by now. 11 piercing damage and a strength saving throw.
Strength saving. 20.
Yep, it is fine. Rose growls.
It's now, I believe. Yep, their turn. No longer feared, Velt, yeah? Because it was just in its turn it runs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. So Rose getting flailed. 20.
Yeah, it hits. Rose is probably bamfed.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, Rose is bamfed.
Put Rose over here.
In dark pink mist, and dissipates.
Flail to bears. 15.
Oh, I might actually survive that, but for some reason it's closed my character. It's very helpful.
That's got him.
17.
Cool. So you managed to just take it on the metallic shoulder.
Which is great because I've got 5 hit points left.
Noted. Valkyota.
Cool. I would like to.
Rage.
One day.
One day. One day.
So I'm gonna step down. It's gonna have to be Dissonant Whispers at level 2 again, I reckon. So the daggers will drip down my cheeks, and I'd like it to make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Oh. So it's 14 rolls, so it takes 7 points of psychic. Yeah.
But doesn't run on the save, does it? Right, yeah, that's cool.
No,
Okay.
no.
So that's your action? You're no longer feared either, mate, because your shadow's gone.
Yeah. And that's everything, yeah.
Cool. Bjorn, you're up. Etheria, you're after.
Okay. I'm going to shout, first of all, try and stay out of his range. And I'm going to fire off Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Go on then.
Eldritch Blast. Okay. That's 20.
Boom.
So both bolts at it as well. Hang on, roll for the second one. Second one is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
So D10. Nice. 7, 15, 23 points of force damage.
Boom. Is that off both?
Yeah, both
You
together.
see two
23
Eldritch
points.
blasts fly past your head, Faze, and slam into the warrior. Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Cool,
That's the
cool.
End of my turn.
Thank you. Etheria!
Area is going to Naruto dash forward a little bit
Nice. 5 feet.
and is going to fling their sword at.
Oh, Shadow Blade, is it?
Yep.
Or you're flinging your actual sword?
The Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Miss with a 3.
Just.
Clicks fingers and snatches sword back out of the air.
I like
And then steps back.
it. Faze, your turn, then you, Rhea.
Okay, so as an action, I'm going to absorb 3 vitality fragments to gain the benefits of a long rest.
Boom.
Nice.
Well played.
So I'm down to 1. And I assume I just take it as a long rest on the character.
Yeah. Just click long rest, it'll reset all your spell slots, all your health, etc.
Okay, now I'm going to hit it with my lightning stuff. Oh no, that's an action, I can't do that. So instead, what I'm going to do is... Oh God, where the flip is roll 20 gone? There we go. I'm going to assume that I'm going to get an opportunity attack, and I'm going to run away to here.
Cool. 17 on the way out.
Armor class 17, so yeah.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fine. Still better than I was a minute ago.
As well played.
And then I'm going to move my spirit... no, there's no point. I'm just going to attempt to hit it with the spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
I'm going to move it closer.
For no reason whatsoever.
It's a flap on its face.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit there.
Like a fishtail.
Yep.
Oh,
To be fair, I rolled up tea towel on the ass cheeks. It's like a mother kipper.
it does. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yeah. And damage on that is 7 damage.
Oish. Is that your turn?
Yeah,
That's a lot. Nice. Rhea, you're up.
good turn.
I'm going to use Thorn Whip one more time
Cool.
to attack it. Whoosh.
It's
Do we have a reroll?
I've no idea.
Yeah, we got one more. Yep.
For a dirty 20.
Your dirtiness hits. Wait.
Beautiful. And I'd like to drag it towards me.
Cool. Does it have to do a save? Or do you just auto drag it?
Or auto drag, I'm pretty sure. Let me
Cool.
double check.
If it hits, you drag it up to 10
Yeah, if
feet.
the creature is
Oh, cool.
larger or smaller, you can.
Do you
pull
want
up to
it?
10
Do you want
feet
it
close to
there or there? Like you've got a weird little angle.
Either or. Really
Either
doesn't mind. Really don't mind. And then.
How much damage?
That's a fantastic question. Real quick one. If I want to bonus action to cast something else, could I still get my Hunter's Mark?
You have to do your hunter's mark. What do you mean?
As in, can
You're-
I get my Hunter's Mark on this attack?
Oh, so it's on it. The hunter's
Yeah,
mark's on it.
Ah,
That's
perfect.
So yeah.
perfect.
You don't have to keep casting it, keep it there. You just concentrate on it being there. So it doesn't affect. If your bonus action cast must also be a cantrip,
Yes,
because
that
you've already
is
cast
fine.
a full spell and a bonus action, obviously.
So that would be 13 points of bludgeoning, piercing damage then, please. For that
Cool.
Thorn
Can you
Whip.
give me a con save?
Maybe.
Really glad I moved.
I'm really glad you pulled it towards us.
What the fuck is that?
I calculated it. So that'll be an 18.
Cool. So you only take 50 points of
Beautiful.
necrotic damage.
Cool.
You still up?
I am.
How?
Because I have 52 points.
And you've taken 100. You took 50 off the first guy and 50
It's
off
on
this
the
guy.
direwolf.
Direwolf.
Okay, how many
Because
hit points?
Direwolf had
Does it have 50 points?
37.
So that's... And you have 52. So that's
And
89. And you still took 100 points of damage.
I had
15.
because my current my current max HP, and you won't believe this because I had to double check it, is 71.
You've got an
Paladin.
extra level of Paladin. Okay, carry on.
Extra level of Paladin, as well as the
the
temporary 10
direwolf.
hit points that I
Yep.
get from the ring.
There you go.
So
you're
yeah,
laughing.
so I already had damage from that 71, but then I deducted whatever was left from that 50 from the direwolf.
Yep.
Didn't take. So
Brilliant. Well played. Well played.
Still up.
thank you.
Absolute
I calculated
monster.
it very well.
Well played.
Shoot it with
And
a
I
short
just
bow.
wanted to
Yeah,
look like
yeah.
a fucking badass with a
You just
thorn
see a
whip.
fucking arrow.
Like,
So the spirit weapon goes rogue and just takes you out.
Just-
Well played.
I want
Rhea.
another one
for
dead.
the sake of
That,
it.
that was absolutely, to be fair, ticking all those boxes. Your ring, your temporary hit points, your druid level, your direwolf, your paladin level. That's a badass mix.
Thank you. I think that's the coolest thing I've ever done.
So,
Currently just rested on 2 hit points now.
Yeah.
Oh no, trust me. She does just sit on the floor
the
very slowly as she just absorbs this necrotic damage. She just goes, oh, I'm good.
Thank you, Sage.
Thanks,
Aw,
Sage.
Sage, you cutie.
as you are all out, thank you, Sage. You're all out of initiative.
And Ray's got another 3 soul
Fantastic
shots.
fragments. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, 6 baby. I'm gonna be taking at least 3 of those. Thank you very much.
I'll leave it as 3 then.
Thank you.
So you initiate a long rest on yourself.
Yes, please.
There you go. Let's just tidy that up.
Gotta
The
pop
wall of
my,
force that was ahead of you disappears.
How injured is everyone?
Fine now. Quick question. The 15 hit points, temporary hit points that I got from the
Once they're gone, they're
Pendant.
gone.
they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, they saved me. Those 15 hit points and Valk's cutting words are the only reason Faye stayed standing.
And that's cool. That, as a battle goes, that's cool. Like, you got cutting words thrown in there, magic stuff, all sorts of stuff. It's really cool. Well played, guys. Well played. The magical force to the north in this courtyard area disappears. It's no longer got that watery effect. You see a few stone stairs leading up. Sat on a throne, and this throne is ancient, of stone and wood. You see a figure. They rise and come forwards to greet you. She appears to be in her 40s. Her head is shaven. There is a... Actually, I'll get to you in a sec, Velk. They hold a presence of legends, of true monarchy. Like they've stepped out from a historical painting type such. And she says to you in a stoic Yorkshire accent, "Welcome, fractured souls. We have much to discuss." Velk, give me a history check, please.
Etheria will bow.
And you as well, actually, Bjorn.
Oh. 19 total.
Oh, nice. Cool. Bjorn.
Nat 20 for a 19.
Cool. I'll get to you two in a sec. As she steps down, and because I think the token's badass, that's exactly how she looks. She's in like fire orange leather armor, furs on the shoulders, a long blue, almost woolen winter-esque tunic beneath the armor. Has a large two-handed stone axe with a single blade upon it. A few scars on the right-hand side of her face, and she steps down. On a 19. So, Bjorn, she She is the image of Rune, who was the first. The translation's a bit iffy, but in the common tongue, rune knight, rune warrior, rune master, that sort of thing. The magic of runes upon a person's body, or the Viconi runes, these true, this different flavour of magic put onto weapons and armour and pebbles and tattoos. They are named after her. She was the first one to mark herself, and you see now that the scars on her face do hold shape of old runes. As you look closer, you can see that her armour is etched with them. There is embroidery into her robes with these runes. Okay. All right. And she does look as if she has just stepped off, a tapestry into reality. For you, Velk, pretty much the same sort of tales. She is very much in the likeness of the stories and such that you've read and learned and absorbed in your time. But there are stories of her being something else. The Viconians are obviously hoorah committed to Rune being one of their ancient queens and brought around the rune magic. But there is tales outside of Viconia that speaks of her as a wanderer of realms, as a creature of another place. There's no great detail in it. There's just a lot of possibilities around Rune's origins. But the Viconians, she's the absolute blood of the tundras. What do you all do? Just for the folks at home, I'll show you the map. My little token. And behind her, there is green arcane energy. And beyond that, a green crystal with screaming soul winds all around it.
I'm going to look up at her with wide eyes. You are Rune?
I am. And you are Bjorn, correct?
That is correct, yes. My family are runesmiths. There are many tapestries of you in our village. In my home, I have grown up looking on your features. None of them, even the finest, did you justice. I am honored to be in your presence. And I'm going to take a knee.
She just nods. I know not the names of your companions. They are not of our lands.
They are not. But I consider them all. Well, and I glance at Kardashian, Catral. I consider them all to be family, my kin.
Etheria will sheath a sword, go down on 2 knees and bow properly. My name is Etheria.
And this is Face of Ravenholm. Rhea of
The forest.
a very dark place. But Rhea likes it.
Rare of a very dark place.
Coast.
From the coast. And this is
Kytrell.
Kytrell, apparently of
Costa. I bow only to Costa, but credit where credit is due.
You are the Kytrell of Fables. Eddie, just so you know, the ring that pulled towards your soul fractures, your soul essences, is quite strongly pulling to the green energy behind. I know it's obvious, but I've got to throw it out there, you know what I mean? Who knows, the internet might go mad at me for not telling you.
Rune, do you also go by the gatekeeper?
Some of the souls here have called me that, but it is not my true purpose.
But it is you we must beseech for help in leaving this place.
The souls that wander here, as do you, are fractured. There are many, many that walk the stones of Stoneheim. I keep Fenris localized. There are those that step over the barrier to face Fenris in a lost hope that they may reclaim their fractures, their essences. I will stand before no one and stop them from seeking such a prize. But for those that fear Fenris, I will stand here and keep them locked away. If you
And I
so
was
wish,
right.
go on.
Sorry, I was right, and that was not Fenris that we faced in that room.
The echoes of Fenris you fought before are only that. They're siblings from a life before your time, before even your time, Dark Fae. To truly face Fenris, to regain that is missing from your whole, is not. It is beyond fatal, beyond death. Your soul will be shattered to oblivion. No magic on Colossus or any other realm would pull your soul back, for there will be no soul to pull back, no divine interventions, no true resurrections. Gosto will lose a champion, the Dark Fae will lose their wolf, the elves in the north will lose their dragon. Looks at Fez. The raven would lose the raven. And for the first time they let out a little smile as they look at Velk. And the possibility the writer will lose their quill. It is not a fight. It is to face oblivion. If you win, you will likely return. Maybe as you were before, as something different or incomplete. If you lose existence, not just your life.
Pardon me for inquiring, but the other option is to remain here.
Yes, but I believe your angry little friend over there shouting at a dog knows where your fragments are. And Rune just waves her hand, and from the green cackling energy behind her, you see a thin wisp of thread flickering between gold and silver to the ring on Velk's hand. You know your essences are beyond this gate. So your options are to face Fenris and oblivion, or accept that Fenris has devoured your essences and spend your time wandering Stoneheim, but at least you would exist. To some that is enough.
Run. Can one fight for all?
There is no fighting for all. You can stand against Fenris alone. You can stand against Fenris as a group. The choice is yours. If victory comes to one or to all, there will be choices before you. Returning to the material realm as a living creature when one has walked such stones as Stonheim is not as simple as a divine wielder pulling you back into your body. There will be consequences for your return.
Then we have no choice.
I've seen the souls that walk here. They aren't.
They are void of hope,
They are.
but they exist.
I would prefer to not exist than to wander indefinitely, unable to remember. I mean, I already don't remember everything of who I am, but to be able to eventually remember nothing of who I am is not an existence.
Bjorn, we came for you. Even if it was possible, you would not fight for me. I'm with you.
Then let's go.
All must speak that they wish to cross over.
I so wish.
If we are to do this, I would ask that you all start to think about each other when you're fighting. You fight very singular.
Anything you have to say that isn't, critical.
And this is from the person who used their shadow to make sure that half of the group couldn't actually get into the fight that we just had. Just
Yes.
throwing that out there. Just okay. So we think singularly. We do not.
Rhea
think...
just walks over to Bjorn and goes, "Come on, friend."
Where your actions personified, you brought the creature that was perceivably close to death, closer to you, taking the full force of it when you could have just left it. You also absorbed the soul fragments, which now means that nobody else can benefit from a rest in this place without you trading them, without expending them.
She just pulls out the other 3 from her pocket.
You cannot gift them without
Can't gift
using
them.
one.
And you can
Didn't
only gift one at a
think.
time.
You thought you were being clever, but you weren't.
Actually, I think Rhea thought that it should probably die.
I just didn't even know. I
You
knew that I
wasted.
could take it. The rest of you couldn't. So,
You wasted your being on it.
Rune sits in her throne and
well,
just lays the axe
I've
across her
learned a
lap.
lesson.
Did I say crap or lap? I can't remember.
Lap.
You said
That's all right.
You said lap, but you clearly thought crap.
Yeah, she lays her axe across her lap and just listens to you all. What she perceives to be bickering. As I said before, one cannot fight for all. If you all cross, you all face oblivion, regardless of how your unique talents, whatever they may be.
I suppose we'll all have to face this together then.
I
I'm in.
will cross.
She just points at you, and a small rune just magically appears on your forehead.
Am I still crystal?
You are completely transparent. You look as if sculpted from ice, but transparent.
Grace,
Yes?
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
There was no dragging. You died. We followed. Do wish you hadn't eaten yourself after the wolf, and I'll pat Bjorn on the back.
Is a very nice and forgiving way of putting it. Are you coming?
Of course I'm coming. To err is mortal. And I look at Kaishal like,
Rune looks at you, Fizz. Do you wish to pass?
I do.
She points, and the same rune appears on your forehead.
Thank you.
You may not speak for others. If you wish to pass, I must hear it from your own voice. As she looks at Rhea, Velk, and Etheria.
I have a walk to complete. I go where my friends go.
So you wish to pass?
I do.
She points, same rune on your forehead.
I feel like I haven't actually seen that much yet, so there's got to be more to life than
Dying. It's got to be more to life than dying. So you wish to pass?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
She points. And you, Fable Master?
It's a pure. Your actions have most definitely dragged me here, but Costa wills it. I shall pass. And after that, I will start muttering under my breath. Steady yourself. Search for what is lost. And I'll start casting a counter charm, which is, as an action, I can perform until the end of my next turn, so I'll just keep doing it. During this time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
She points at you. Nothing happens at the start, and it takes a couple of moments, but then the rune appears on Velk's forehead. You may pass the barrier, and recognising what Velk's doing, heed your angry narrator's voice. And she just sits back in her throne and fades into nothing.
As she's saying, thank you.
That was a walk past.
Let's do the thing. Does anyone else have anything they wish to prepare before we go into the combat?
Etheria is trying to walk straight, but there is a trickle of very clear blood from behind them.
Oh.
Hint, hint, cleric.
I was going to say, if you're injured, say so now.
The trail of blood.
That was them saying.
Yeah.
I mean, be clear,
It's not
seriously.
heavy. I'm not.
They are very clear right now.
It's not a zombie trail, but there's a patter.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 hit points.
Oh wow!
Has your arm fallen off? No, you're not injured, are you? Get on with it.
Thanking you.
Is it bleeding? No. Is it pointing the wrong way? No, you're fine.
Walk it off. So,
I'm
How I
also
talk
going to
about
cast Healing Word on myself to hopefully bring myself back up to full. That's it.
Oh. Anyone else need some help?
Yeah,
Take
close
it.
to full.
I've taken a small wound. Assist.
I'll cast Lay on Hands Pool, please. So you all get 5 hit points.
Thank you.
Anyone need any more? Do it again. It's a fun thing from this medallion. I don't know how it happens, but it feels right. So
I'm only a tiny bit injured now. Thank you, Rhea.
I used my own healing hands, and I'm back up to what is now full for me for the moment.
Etheria straightened up and stopped at pitter patter.
Bjorn's definitely starting to look ill again, like he did
That's
when you first met him.
I go back to muttering counter charm.
what are you all doing? Now you've prepared yourself. You've got the almost like incantation / prayer like words. I mean, as much friction as there is between yourselves and Crotal Dashin, you do feel you can't help feel You don't half say it well.
I'm going to one last thing. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians again before I walk in because it lasts for 10 minutes. So.
Okay, cool. I'll sort that out on your token.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Step through the barrier as one, I suppose.
We go forward together.
Rhea just holds out her hands either side of her.
Like
I'll
Dorothy,
take Ray's hand.
Move your tokens up.
FaZe will also grab Rhea's hand.
Oh no, I'm scared.
like Dorothy and the wizard and not the wizard, the scarecrow and stuff.
Yeah, although I've lost my...
I've zoomed in too far.
I've done something very weird with the zoom.
As you can move yourselves. As you step through, just get yourselves on the other side of the green barrier while I do the wonderful monologue. Yeah. Let's move you over. That's better. A couple of things happen. All of you, give me a wisdom saving throw against being frightened.
Yeah.
So we've got advantage on that one.
Yeah, what is it on? Frightened and what, Eddie?
Charmed.
Okay. So give me two wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Yeah,
21.
17 for one of them.
The DC's 15. So anyone who got 14 and below, I need to know.
No,
failed
pass
both.
both.
So
15 on the first, nat 20 on the second.
Boom. So you're fine. So I'll go around you. FaZe,
Fine.
15 and above on both, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Raya,
Yes.
15 above on both. Bjorn,
Fine, yeah.
Etheria, you failed both.
With advantage, you failed both rolls.
That sounds like Tony.
That does sound like Tony.
This sounds right.
Velk?
Did you say both wisdom?
Yeah, both of them
Yeah.
are wisdom, yeah. And both with advantage.
Yeah, I failed both.
Yeah, okay. Velk?
I'm good.
Oh, nat 20 the second one.
Did that
yeah.
classic nat 20 and a 1.
Yeah. That's only numbers on my dice as well. Right, cool.
Got
So
11 and 14 on my highest dice. Whoever is nearest Etheria can feel a little bit of shaking.
So, Etheria, as you step through, fear hits you. It hits you all, but you step through it. Except for you, Etheria. And you now, as you look at your transparency, and there is no returning of your pink. That's when the fear sinks in. Something else waves over you all. And it is soul deep. It is a strike to your very core. But with your hardy constitutions and some fantastic dice rolls and the beautiful positive attitude of Cartrell behind you,
Filled with joy.
you resist. However, Etheria, you feel something has left its mark upon you.
Gross.
Ahead of you, there is a large green crystal and the very visible winds racing around it as we come into some more heavier tunage. You see the screaming faces of souls swirling around this green crystal. And stood just to the side, you see what is clearly someone adorned for battle. They are wielding if they were stood normally, quite a decent sized, say, long sword / broadsword. But at the size of them, standing maybe 15 feet, give or take, it could be a great sword to any of you. Just need to turn this down as it is blasting my face off. Just need to know if it's alright for the stream. You see a 15-foot, ready for a fight warrior of Viconia, covered in studded leather, little bits of metal through it, a large, very well made greatsword. This thing looks like it's been, almost customized for whoever, like a mighty monarch or the ruler of an empire in distant lands. It is almost a gift of a weapon, but looks menacing, mean, and hungry. The warrior that wields it you can imagine, because that's all you've got left is your imaginations of this creature, that it looked like the 3 warriors you faced before the throne room. However, the skin is pulled incredibly tight across their face. You can see the gums and teeth just showing through as this creature has aged and aged and aged and never passed. The whites of the eyes are red. The irises are a darker red. The long, greasy, dank, white/grey hair, old and decaying behind it. This creature is a true Death Knight of Viconia. Turns, sees you all through.
Bjorn, Rhea, Phase, Etheria, and the Fable Master. Oh, your essences are so sweet, filled with power. I cannot wait to break free of Stoneheim. Viconia will kneel before my blade once more. I am Fenris, Devourer, Soulkeeper. Come, face me.
Roll initiative, please.
Okay.
What about? No.
Hey, it's better than a normally roll.
Just don't fancy actually.
I'm out.
I'm just here for Crystal.
If you look on a creepy voice, come
Shit.
out.
And we'll be gone. Just leave us. Don't need it.
I
So,
feel like I faced this guy at LARP. I'm sure I've heard that voice before.
hey, I monstered him once, alright? Rhea, can I have your initiative, please?
You may indeed. 21.
Ba-boom. Fizz?
18.
Skadoosh. Bjorn?
Sorry. Plus 2. 22. You sounded like Tion when he was on one.
Welk? just a
7.
Sunday morning. Nice!
7. Badass. I love it.
You're obviously just witnessing, you know what I mean? Etheria?
11. I've rolled all my good stuff for Rose.
Right. As you all pass through and this happens, and you see Fenris, Devourer of Souls, standing before you, reaches out, points at the crystal, and it whips out at you, Bjorn. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. As a green, encased with blue light beam just hits you.
On save is a 20. Dirty 20.
Cool. You just succeed. It pulls.
Sorry, what was that word you just said there before succeed?
I don't know. Rhymes with must. As the beam hits you, you feel that vitality fragment being pulled from you. But you keep hold of it. Your soul holds onto it. You do, however, get a bit of a slap in the face. You take 25 points of necrotic damage. And then Fenris will crouch, raise his hand, come, and just wave at you and hold his action. It's now your turn, Costo Kid.
Costco Kid.
Okay.
You say Costco Kid?
Yep. Got a
Costco.
membership card and everything.
Okay. Give me a second. Cool.
You're 15 feet away.
Nice. Okay. As I stare him down, then I am going to disappear. I'm going to Misty Step. I'm a ruler. I'm going to Misty Step behind him.
Cool.
I'm going to hit him with the axe.
As you appear, his hold action triggers. Oh, I'm not cheating.
Oh,
I'm not cheating.
fuck off.
Hold it up to camera.
Before he says the result, I'll cut him off.
Nice.
Go over.
Take 7 off it.
7, 13, 23.
It still hits, but
23 hits.
The greatsword slams into you, Bjorn.
It's my last cutting word as well.
it was worth it.
You take 17 points of necrotic damage.
You're dead again.
Yeah, I'm starting this fight with 31 hit points.
Have you considered staying alive?
Your
Honestly.
vitality fragment disappears. And you lot see it float into Fenris. Roll your d8.
Two.
2. So you return on your next turn. Full hit points minus 2. Yep. Your max is dropped by 2. But that's your turn. Raya. Come get some.
Get some.
Welcome to Stornheim.
No. I'm gonna be maybe smart and cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
You can try.
Is that a dex save?
Correct.
That's a 14.
And you fail because save is 15.
Cool. So fairy fire.
Yeah.
There we go. I love that.
He's all glowing in
Beautiful.
pink.
So can't go invisible and is advantage on all attacks on him, yeah?
Everyone.
Very
yeah,
good.
I'm aware.
Cool.
Fairy fire's
Making
beautiful.
sure.
It's a really good spell.
And then I'm going to run up to him and cast Bonk, please.
Up north. Bonk's an over 18 stream. So, you're going to
He
run
might
up?
let us out. He might let us
Up
out.
north,
Yeah.
you'd know it as Shillelagh.
Gonna bonk.
Yeah. So you run up? Oh no, that's Fizz.
If she bonks him, he might be happy enough to let us go.
That is true. Fenris does look incredibly angry.
Bonk. I feel like I'm going to die to regret this. So that's 26 to hit.
A 6-second bonk.
That hits. yeah.
Fantastic.
Story about 3 kids, 18 seconds of love. All bonus
With-
action.
At 10 points of bonking damage.
But I mean,
Death by snoo snoo.
wow. Boom, you hit. As Fenris was looking where Bjorn disappeared and looks at you, sniffs the air.
You have more.
Is that your turn?
Come get him, bitch. And as she says, then kind of cowering a little bit, but still there for the fight.
Is that you?
Yeah,
Fizz,
yeah,
you're up. Etheria, you're next.
Okay, so I am going to move to here. Yeah. So he needs to make a. You'd think I'd know this, having done it about 27 times in the last fight. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Of DC, sorry.
Like 13. My saving throws suck.
Alright, it's passed.
Yeah. So he'll still take half damage though, so
Yep,
it's
that's
worth
cool.
it. Let's get that D4 out there. No one wants that.
You're red lady, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
17 before halving.
17 before halving.
Yes.
As your red cloaks flit around and cut through his flesh. Obviously not as potently as it's done in the past, but still, you know, annoying little bastards they are. His eyes look towards you.
I have not seen you for a millennia.
That's all he says. Is that your turn?
Me personally? No. I would like to use thunder and lightning.
Away! What does thunder and lightning do?
I have to hit with
It's
a melee
very, very
attack to get
frightening.
thunder.
Well played.
Yeah, it's melee attack for both, so I guess I'm going to get closer than I would like to.
Galileo.
Actually, maybe not. Let me try something else. 1 second.
You don't need to.
For thunder and lightning, I do on this stuff. However, I'm going to move to there, and instead I'm going to use
Mill.
yeah. That.
The thunder and
myself
lightning, the lightning strike and the thunderclap aren't melee.
When you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can cause the target to take an additional. They are. I'm
No.
reading this.
The thunder and lightning ability at the bottom is to cast the 2 spells that it can do: lightning strike and thunderclap. They are ranged spells.
It doesn't say that. It says no. It's not
Lightning strike. You can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to
There's
leap from
lightning
the
strike
staff
and
in a line
thunder
that is 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. Each
Yeah, well, I
creature-
can't use thunderclap. That's fine. That's fine. So. Yeah. So from that, I'm going to cast lightning strike. So I need a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so
That should avoid Raya.
just so you're aware,
Yes.
for you, Mill. Yep. Lightning. It's in the first line. Lightning on its own when you hit with a melee attack. Thunder on its own when you
Yeah.
hit with a melee attack. Lightning strike and thunderclap are like level up of lightning and thunder.
Yeah, thunderclap's the one
yeah.
that's a bit risky because it
Yeah,
affects everyone.
but it's just so you know that the first 2, lightning on its own is a melee attack, thunder on its own is a melee attack, but lightning strike and thunderclap are the casting of the spell, so you
Yeah,
don't
so-
have to hit with it.
That's why I've moved to where I am. So lightning strike and a
And the
DC
bottom one is
17
also a cast. But yeah.
saving throw.
Okay, so you're doing lightning strike, yeah?
I am.
Okay,
Yes.
so that is a line of lightning.
It is. It should avoid Raya. Just.
Yeah, a little bit. Like Fenris takes up 4 squares, so you more than easily aim it out of the way of your friends. So is that a save, Dex?
It's
Save?
a deck save.
That's a 12.
No, it's a fail. So that is 9d6 lightning damage.
Well, shit.
One,
Who
two,
gave
three,
you
four,
that
five, six,
fucking
seven,
stuff?
8. I've got 9d6s. Nice. I'm gonna have to roll them on the desk though, so I'm sorry for the clatter, but I don't have space in my.
Don't worry, it sounds
dice
cool.
tray.
I think Etheria gave her it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You
Or at
think
least
I'll
you-
roll all
no.
ones.
whatever
If
gets you
Etherea's
through
touched
the
it-
session.
If Etherea's touched it, I'm gonna roll all ones, so no.
Turns out it's a spud gun.
9.
It's not actually a lightning strike, it's like plastic cone that you've rubbed a bit.
21, 22,
Yeah,
23, 24,
static.
25, 26,
Yeah.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 lightning damage.
Boo! Wonder if.
I had to move my keyboard out of the way and everything like that. Hey.
Sirenscape.com for all,
Sirens-
for all of your
yeah.
ambient.
That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So that doesn't count as a spell, correct?
It doesn't count as.
It's just an action.
Yeah,
It's an
it's
attack action with the weapon.
You still cast a spell though. So your next one would have to be a cantrip. Is how I'm ruling it. We may
'Cause it-
change
it-
that in the
it
next
actually-
fight.
It just says you can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the staff's tip in a line that's 5 feet wide. It doesn't specify that it's the lightning spell.
Okay.
That's true. Because most magical items would have the spell and the level you cast them at, wouldn't
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It just says lightning.
Cool. Go with that.
So, on that basis, as a bonus action, can I bring out my spiritual weapon again, please?
You can. She should still be at the bottom.
She is. I will go and get her. I'll go move her. Come here, little thing. She's so cute. I love her. And she's going to attempt to hit him as well. I love that I've gendered a cloak, but whatever. That would be...
It is the Red Lady.
It is.
It's your cloak phase. You do as you so wish.
So that's 24 to hit.
With the bonus, the spiritual. Yep. 24
weapon.
hits.
Oh no, I thought that was a 19. It's 20 to hit.
Not 24.
No, not 24. It's 20 to hit.
20 misses.
20 misses. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Noted. Okay. That is the end of my turn.
Cool. Etheria.
Scared and...
Yeah, you scared and you don't need to worry about.
I think I do. I'm going to worry anyway. So, Etheria being a bit afeared. Well, fuck. Handshaking is still going to pull the sword out, point it towards him, and is going to cast Ray of Frost.
Ooh, is that an attack?
It is.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
I didn't roll with advantage. Fairy fire.
Oh, it's a straight roll then.
Straight roll for you. Advantage for Fizz.
Yes.
Which would have been a natural 20. Which would have made it 25 to hit.
Well, good for you. Etheria?
25 to hit.
I mean, that 25 hits.
Yeah.
Can't come at me 15 minutes later and say, you know, I want to level up because I killed the pig with a magic sword.
Come
That's-
on.
No, do that.
I mean, if you
10
find the magic
icy
pig, yeah.
damage.
How much damage?
10.
Boom. Your frostball hits Fenris.
Yep. That's probably it. I'm going to try and technically step away very slightly.
Yeah. I mean, Belk's only small. And on that, it's your turn, Belk.
If does he get any saving throws at the end of his turns?
Oh, yeah.
So
Only
they'll
on the
still
fear.
be
Only on
still
the
be
fear.
at advantage
Because it ain't your turn.
because it's not my turn.
Yeah. So only on the fear.
Nah.
You still
At
feared?
advantage.
A 5 and a nat 1.
Oh, come on, Tony. This entire campaign is based around keeping you alive.
None of us mind if you lie. Like, none of us mind.
Send
if you
all
lie.
the nat 20 photos you want. Like, I'll autograph them for you. Like, just
I'll start sending you them with get his images in the bottom.
yeah. Right, now it's your turn, Belk. And you're no longer singing, correct? Or counter charming or whatever it is.
Unless I do it as an action turn.
Oh
to
well,
maintain.
yeah. If you want to, that's up to you.
Cast suggestion at level 2.
Yes, bringing out the big guns.
I'll say to it,
I got a 16.
that's the DC.
Ah, fuck.
Cool. I guess I'll speak anyway. Put down your weapon and let us all leave this place safely.
That's a hell of a suggestion.
Sounds
Treat you a
reasonable.
magic. I love that. Go on, there you go. Door's over there.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
I can, as my bonus action, I'd like to just say, like, speak or something like that. If that's cool. I'd like to be like, attack its mind, dispel it, think smartly.
Think smartly was the best sentence ever spoken by brainy
Think
people.
smart-ish.
I had these thoughts in my brain.
I
Yeah,
mean, if I had those abilities, I would
embodying
have
me
used
there,
them by
Edward.
now.
They're all just attacking me.
Right,
Have
so
anything else to use?
you used all their magics. It's now my turn.
I didn't like you then, and I don't like you now.
And step forward and swing at
Can I have a
Fizz.
wisdom saving throw?
You can.
Thanks.
22.
Yeah. So damage he takes then is 12 before halving, so 6.
Points at the green crystal while staring at you, Fizz. Raya, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
16.
Unlucky Jim. You take 16 points of necrotic damage and lose a vitality fragment as he gains one. And then smashes his greatsword into phase with his full turn now, not just his held action. That'll be a 26.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
That's 22 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's fine.
And his second attack, he will continue looking at you, Faze, and swing at Rhea without taking his eyes off you. So he's technically blind, so disadvantage. It's a 27 and a 12. So he just swings over Rhea's head and holds the sword above Rhea's head and then brings it back to face you, Faze. I'm assuming 12 doesn't hit your AC, Rhea.
No, it does not.
Yeah. And he repeats, I still hate you, at Faze. Bjorn, you now reappear.
Hey, welcome back, Bjorn, again.
It is your turn, Captain Costa. Kid. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw of 11, please, Faze?
Yeah. 12.
Cool. Guardians are still up.
Hey.
What's the love at? What did I put it on him for? Somebody charmed. Somebody did
Fairy
something.
fire.
Fairy fire, there we go, yeah.
Okay. So I reappear.
Yeah, you reappear with your maximum hit points reduced by a grand total of 3 at the minute.
No. A grand total of like 35 since I've got the stone ice.
What I mean is, yeah, you've lost a 1 and then a 2, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. I am going to attempt to strike him twice with this. Sorry, with the spectral great axe. No, I'm going to use my bonus action. Seeing that we're in trouble, hoping that every little bit helps. And you see my eyes again begin to glow. The spectral blue white, the big dragon wings extend from my back. And I'm gonna hit him with the great axe.
Cool.
Hey. With advantage because of Ray?
Yeah.
Cool. Not 20.
And the fairy fire.
And the fairy fire.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so first hit. The and give me a sec, sorry. I need to check, is it straight damage from the racial trait? What's it called? Yes, it's just a straight additional 3. Okay, so do you need this split up again or just total?
I do not. Total damage will be fine.
Okay.
Fenris
All right.
fears no damage type.
11, 18, 25, 33, 37, 41, plus 2 for the strength, so 43 plus the straight damage from the racial trait, which I said was 3, so 46.
Boom! Nice. As your blade hits true, Fenris turns his gaze from Faze and looks at you.
As weak as Costo himself.
Costo is not weak, my friend.
Just stares at you.
Great.
A grin comes across the skin-taut face.
Okay. Second strike is 19, so yeah, it's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 20. 4, 6. Plus 3. 29 points of damage. And that is the end of my turn.
Then why does he no longer walk the snow and ice and mountains of Viconia?
Just looks down at his greatsword.
I know why.
Raya, you're up.
Bonk.
Bonking the night away.
That's a 27 hit.
It does.
Oh. It's had me worried. Not gonna lie. Ah, wait. Don't know how I can get better than that 20, but you know, it's always worth it. Because it would make me happy if I could get 2.
Come on.
It's oh shit, hold on, sorry, I've lost my thing. That is 5 points of bonk damage, please.
5 points of cold damage.
Bonk.
Oh, bonk
Bludgeon.
damage. Boom! You hit him with your stick.
And then I'm gonna recast Fairy Fire, please.
Why does it not last?
A minute. Since it's been a full round, it's been a minute.
No.
No, it's been 6 seconds.
One round is 6 seconds. So a minute
Twat
is 10
nuggets!
rounds.
I am an absolute
You
idiot.
knew that.
Please continue.
It's 10
I
rounds.
did. I literally
Yeah.
said round.
So is that your turn?
No. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. No.
And to note, I'm pretty sure, is Fairy Fire not an action? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's an action.
Yes, but bonk is a bonus action.
Ah, so you still got an action then.
How Shillelagh casts. Oh, I see.
Bonus
It-
action.
No, it shows up as a bonus action, so you cast it, and then you use your melee action to hit.
Yeah,
it.
so,
Oh.
yeah, so
It
you,
is, right?
yeah, but it should stay magical for. Is it a minute?
Mhm.
You don't concentrate on Shillelagh, do you?
No.
No.
But you concentrate on Fairy Fire.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Yes. Look at that rules and shit. Is that your turn, Ray?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can really
Fizz,
do.
your turn. Etheria, you're up next.
That's me. I exist. Shh. I'd say it's been a long day, but it actually hasn't. I have no excuse. Okay.
It's been 23 hours.
15 years. Right. I mean, he's within melee range of me, isn't he? Or has he got reach?
He's within melee range. Like he, four of them squares are his. And
Okay,
you can imagine the length of the greatsword he's got in his hand. He'd have reach as well. Like you're a war cleric, you understand these things.
I'm going to attempt to hit him with the Staff of Thunder and Lightning
Oh, cool.
again. I got a 12 and a natural 20, which is nice. So that would be 27 to hit.
That hits.
So hopefully I do, please. And I'm going to attempt to do yeah, I'm going to use the lightning ability, so I'm going to do an extra 2d6 lightning damage.
Ooh, nice.
And I can only use that once, can't I? That's
Once per long rest, yeah. Each one of them, you know, each
Once per
individual
long rest.
power is once per long rest. So you could use
No,
all of them.
No. According to the weapon, the lightning and the thunder, the melee versions, are just if you use the weapon. The lightning strike and thunderclap are next door.
When you attack with this staff,
Oh, yeah.
following additional properties, when one of
I
these
was just-
properties is used, yes, you leave me and Amelia to it.
It's the top
Backseat.
bit.
Yeah, you only backseat in chat. You can't backseat in game. That's the rule.
Sorry.
That's why I just backseat in your chat and I don't join your games.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Skadoosh.
Of which 7 was lightning, if that helps.
No, all of it. Fenris fears nothing. Therefore,
Okay, I
does not
didn't think
resist
he would.
anything.
Yep. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to attack with spiritual weapon again. Yeah. No, it might only be little.
How
but
would your
every-
cloak like to do this?
Every little helps. Okay, that's natural 20, so 25 to hit.
Boom, nice.
On a different dice to the previous one.
Oh, I'm not having it if it's on a different dice.
Ha. So I rolled.
I ain't ever rolling another dice, if it helps. But I'm keeping Sam's dice, I'll swap him out for another.
Okay, that's fair. So it's 2d8 instead of 1d8. You double the dice, not double,
Double the
damage.
dice rolled, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 10, 11, 12. And I didn't double the dice on the previous one because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
So it's
You-
12 damage, and I'll roll the dice again for the previous attack if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. It's all in the same turn.
Rather than screwing myself over this time.
If you get it within your turn, I'm happy. If you 4 turns ahead, not so much. Even though it was 1 turn.
One turn ahead. It was less
Still-
than half a turn ahead.
It left your turn. Take your hands off the chess piece, you've made your move.
An additional 19 damage then on the previous turn. Well, on the previous
Ah, yeah.
action. You know what I mean.
Right, Etheria, your turn.
I'm done.
And Velk, you're up next.
Gonna try a chaos balls. 23 to hit.
Boom! 23 hits.
Chaos ball is the dodgy one. Dice. Yeah. Oh wow. 5, 9 points of 3 cold damage.
Your chaos ball hits.
Yep. There's 9 points of cold damage on it.
Yep, I've done it.
All right. Yeah, that's me then.
Velk, you're up. And then
Cool.
Fenris, you're next. That's me.
Like a slight clarification. So if I cast a concentration spell,
Yep. Any other concentration spell drops?
no, I could drop it at any point I want.
Yeah.
Like so, if I cast it,
Well, yeah,
same
because
round, I
you
could
just
drop.
decide not to concentrate on it.
That's cool. Like same round, I could literally be like, oh, drop. So
On nat 20 on wisdom save.
Oh, you're,
Oh,
no,
no,
you're,
yeah.
you're no longer feared. Jesus. Calm yourself, Tony. I thought you were going through the screen. I'm not scared anymore. Woohoo! Missed out on 300 points of damage.
I'm not afraid anymore.
So
Peter.
in a 30-foot cube that hits the that hits Fenris, and I'll do it backwards from him, so it'll hit Bjorn as well. That makes sense.
Yep.
It's like a 30-foot cube that clips the Fenris, but it'll hit Bjorn. There's like black and grey swirls that start to appear in the air. I'd like both of you to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16.
15.
Roll 1.
Cool. Are either of you... In fact, I don't think it does matter which of those. Cool, so you are both incapacitated
Shit.
and have a speed of 0. So that will be my action. And I will turn around to everybody else and be like, do not attack it, or do not attack Fenris. I can hold him for a minute.
Does he save every turn?
Nope.
He's incapacitated for a minute.
Yeah.
What have you cast?
The spell, Hypnotic Patterns.
I love hypnotic
So-
power.
Hypnotic pattern is banging.
The spell ends of an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses its action to shake it out of its stupor. I can send you the description if you want.
I'll just bring it up now.
One
Go
of my
on.
favourite spells is dice. What do we do with the crystal though?
I suggest one of you uses this time to maybe figure out what to do with the crystal. The rest of you start thinking about how best to attack it going forward. I'd also, because it is not directly attacking it, if any of you can dispel or anything like that against its swords, its items, just start getting rid of its magic.
You got nine rounds, guys. Let me know what you do.
Cool.
I'd like to go examine the crystal. I can't. No, I'm not scared anymore.
You're not
I'd
scared
like to
anymore?
I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
Not afraid anymore.
I'm
do you
also
want
gonna
to carry on doing it in turn just so we figure out?
So
Yeah.
don't go mad.
Okay.
Right, Eddie, you do my turn count, yeah?
Cool.
So as of now, you've got you're last on the thing, so we'll go 10 rounds from now, yeah? It's their turn.
Yeah.
It's Fenris's turn. He misses it. Bjorn misses it. Raya. You're in turn, so you've got 6 seconds.
Any of you
I
can
don't-
dispel or get rid of its
No,
item.
I don't want to.
I can't do
I don't want to
anything.
say this.
Raya.
You're a fae who's just been entirely refreshed. What can you do?
No, this is much, much worse than that.
You're not
He's still
Raya.
within my spirit guardians.
Yep, you're not Raya.
No, but it's the beginning of his turn.
All right, cool.
So he's going to take damage.
17.
Because he can't resist it. He's
Okay.
hypnotised.
Yeah, 17.
So he's immediately
Yeah,
going to
fair.
take damage, and it's
All
going
right,
to
good
top
point.
it.
Yeah.
Good point. No
do,
dramas.
do max damage.
Well,
Oh,
as
look
soon
at
as
that! Yes! Oh, well,
As soon
honestly, I was
as
sitting back.
fair.
So just do anything possible to hit.
It won't matter.
As soon as he breaks out,
can't drop
I'll
it.
break Bjorn out of it.
Yeah. As soon
Yeah,
as
I can't.
as
Does
soon
Faze
as
have to wait
has to go
So
on Faze's turn,
Faze
and you have to do it on your turn, Bella.
drop it right with the concentration.
On her turn,
Yeah.
That's cool.
and you can't drop it till your turn.
Okay, yeah,
If I'd known what you were doing, I could have dropped it, but
that's cool.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, fair play, Amelia. Fair play.
That
So-
would have been
So
amazing.
yeah, do the damage.
9 damage. It's not even worthwhile damage.
He's no longer restrained, but he looks fucked off with Elk.
Sorry.
Well on it. That's very honest play. Very honest play. Raya, it's still your turn.
I don't know. My brain is not working.
Yeah, I'll say he
I do-
misses his turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do unfortunately require some help. My brain has completely melted.
So
You've still got Shillelagh up, and you've still got fire.
So there is ignore the names and all the weird story stuff. Right in front of you, yep. There is a very powerful creature that can hit very hard. Yep, seems to be a little bit hard to hit. Right, and gives no fucks about you lot damaging him. He's also absorbing the vitality fragments out of you, or at least trying to, out of any of you that have got them, which you know you can use to give yourself a long rest, so fully heal, get all your magic powers back, use to heal your friends, etc. You know they have curative powers.
Okay.
The massive crystal, he's been using to pull the vitality fragments out of you, so it's very soul orientated. You've been told that facing this creature, no one ever said you had to kill it, Not saying you can't, but just so you've got a bit of knowledge, facing this creature is your way out. Getting rid of the souls, breaking the crystal, stabbing the creature, any of those could be possibilities. Counterspelling the crystal could be a possibility. Backflipping over his sword could be a possibility. Don't worry about just stabbing it till it dies. I mean, feel free to, like, you know, if you out-stab it, then hooray.
Level 3 dispel magic on the crystal.
Boom, there we go, thinking outside the box. Right, now, because it's level 3, read the read the spell, because there's some variations in counterspell depending on the magic you're dispelling.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using a spell casting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
So, as you are looking around you and you see Fenris sort of freeze and kind of drop their shoulders and stare, the whipping red cloaks bring Fenris out of it. But your counterspell on the gem, the blue swirling souls around it disappear. And this massive gemstone, I got a question for you, Rhea. You can go anywhere in the world, anywhere in Colossus that Hannah knows about, that you deem Rhea knows about. Where does she go? Where would she go?
Home.
You see in that crystal the dark forest of your home. Yep.
I shout for everyone to touch the crystal.
And then what do you do?
Touch the crystal.
So you run over and touch the crystal?
Yeah.
You see
No.
Rhea. You see Rhea disappear. Fairs, your turn.
What does the crystal look like to me, having seen Rhea do that?
You tell me truthfully, if Fairs could go anywhere in the world, where would she go?
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world that either Amelia thinks Fairs knows or whatever. You're telling me where you think Fairs would go in this situation. And that's what she sees.
Ravenholm. She'd go home.
You see Ravenholm. You see your home, the town that you grew up in. You recognise the hills behind it and the buildings. You see the town/village, soon to be city.
It's going to be a nightmare. I will run past him, and I know I'm going to take an opportunity attack, and I'll touch the crystal.
27 on the way past.
27 hits.
You take 17, 21, 22 points of necrotic damage.
No, it drops her.
So you get dropped as you set off.
Yeah.
So you get dropped there.
Yeah.
Roll a, what, you're a cleric? Roll a d8.
I will roll a d8. 5. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. So on your next turn, you return with your maximum hit points reduced by 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Etheria.
Come back and be the only one still here.
Etheria? Staring at the crystal, what does Etheria see? Anywhere in the world Etheria could go, that's what she sees in the crystal.
The temple. Etheria's on a walk.
You tell me.
Yep. See the temple. By the tea shop and the little wall surrounding it. Yeah. I'll look at Bjorn and see, and Kaitron and see, you better follow. I'm gonna run. And yep.
Belk. You see Cruel.
I will move 2. The
Oh, your
office.
Sorry, I just.
Where did Face disappear to?
She died and just disappeared.
Like,
but you
what spot?
here. You see one ping?
No. Can you put the spiritual weapon where it is? That's me. I can't see it. Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah. Way up.
Yeah, cool. Is it so? Weird question. Is it an action to touch the crystal?
Nope. It's free action. It's like touching your chest. You know what I mean? It takes me 6 seconds to touch myself. Whee.
I will use so like little. In fact, no slots left. I can do vicious. There we go. Yeah, I'd like so little tears will, or like little dagger tears will start rolling down my cheeks, and I'd like it to make a wisdom save of 16.
Fenris.
Yeah.
16, mate.
Doesn't take an half. That's cool. It's just a little tantrum.
So it takes half damage.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Okay.
10, 15. Yeah, I'll touch the crystal.
Fenris looks around. Is your spiritual weapon stick around when you... Or does it disappear? I can't remember. You can backseat now, Rich, if you want.
It would have all disappeared. The Spirit Guardian's spiritual weapon, everything would have gone when I
Does
died.
it? Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't remember if it stuck around for a length of time.
Spiritual weapon isn't technically a concentration, so it
Actually,
could
that's
stay-
true,
it
spiritual
could
weapon
stay
will
That's what I
stay.
mean. Give me a wisdom
Yes.
save. Give me a wisdom save.
Me?
Yeah. DC 10.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I rolled a 10, so...
Yeah, cool.
it'll be
Spiritual
more than
weapon
that.
stays.
Okay.
Right.
Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Yep.
It's not. I know
I-
it's not.
No, I'm staring out at D&D1.
D&D
The
what?
new alternate rules they've got for spiritual weapon, turning it into a concentration spell.
Yeah, well, good for them.
Moving on.
It's here. Fenris looks around, sees nobody but Bjorn.
Well, looks like I'll kill them later.
But for now, child of Costor spits on the floor. I've hit you. Take 38 points of necrotic damage.
Oh. Dead.
Dead again.
Roll a d8. And he gets 2 for Bjorn, 1 for Fierce. So, Bjorn, it's now your turn, so you return. What did you roll?
What do you think?
A 1.
No, 8.
It's alright, so you return with 8 off your max hit points.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, whatever your full max hit points is. It's now your turn.
Cool. Okay.
Fenris is laughing in a dry, cackly, sort of, undead sort of way.
So I'm going to look around and be incredibly confused that no one is there, because up until that point, I was completely hypnotized and incapacitated and had absolutely no idea what was going on.
You'd be
Or
able to
where
see the
any-
crystal wasn't whipping around, though.
Now, so what you can see now is
Mm-hmm.
the souls have gone. The crystal, you tell me what Bjorn would see if he could go anywhere in the world.
You can also see and hear. So when Rhea yelled, "Touch the crystal," you can still be able to hear.
Yeah, so you can still see and hear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I mean, it's Bjorn we're talking about here.
You're goodish. You're adequate.
He's done the math and gone, they've clearly left me here alone for heroic death. But you look at the crystal and you can see wherever you deem Bjorn would go to if they could get out of it, anywhere in the world.
I see my friends. Bjorn would see his friends wherever they are.
You can't.
Wouldn't you go to your sister, who you know is in trouble in Viconia? Just to
Bjorn,
query.
Bjorn made a promise.
Sure, but I'm still dead in here.
You've no idea where they've gone. You just know they're not there. So where do you think Bjorn's friends are?
Maybe back at the temple where they left their bodies.
If that's where Bjorn thinks they are, and that's who he's looking for, that's what he says.
Okay.
So you see the temple that you left, or that you were fighting outside of in
Okay.
Etoria.
I am going to attempt to run and try and touch the crystal.
Oh.
19.
Uh-huh.
Does that hit you?
Uh-huh.
14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you touch the crystal? Boom.
Just, yeah.
Ray's not here. Fizz.
So I assume I get back up, or I come back.
You come back minus your maximum hit points minus whatever you rolled. 5
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it, I think?
So
Yeah.
-5. So I've taken that off, and I'm back on 40. Yeah.
Yep.
There's no one else here now. I'm the last one.
Just you and your spirit weapon and Fenris.
Yeah, I'm right next to the crystal. Cause oh no, I'm not.
You
I'm-
get you die on the
just
spot.
solo him.
Just solo him.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
If you
yeah.
solo him, I'll give you 2 levels.
I bet you would, but no. I'm not that stupid.
You might
He
die.
does when it went left.
Yeah.
The fairy steps back out.
So would she? Where did he take the opportunity attack? Right where
Right
I
there,
was.
right where you are. As soon as you move, the attack of opportunity, if it drops you, it's on the spot.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
18.
Yeah, still hits me. If I die here, I'm gonna be really salty.
19 points of necrotic damage.
I'm still alive. I hit the thing. I hit the button. I go away.
All of you, as you fade away from the crystal, and you feel the same travel on the way here, those nebulas, that empty void, that moment of silence, then roaring winds, the petrified stone of Stonheim, as you see it all fade away from you and mix into one vision, the last thing you see as if staring through a green glass window is the face of Fenris, the deep red eyes, the clearly undead features, the long dark hair, and you see Fenris the Death Knight fade away.
As I touch the crystal, could I have gone, ha ha, and then touching? I don't know if it's going to benefit us, though. We might all actually have just been absorbed into it and now we're dead.
So, we've got a couple of things to do before we wrap up. I just need this to change.
I was going to say, please don't end it there. We're probably not playing next week because it's the last Monday of the month. Please don't end it there.
Right, so, first things, yes, Beyond. Go into D&D Beyond and edit your character, please. And remove Asimar as a race.
Oh.
Do it. You can look at me later.
I can remove Asimar as a race.
Cool. There is a homebrew race called Wight. W-I-G-H-T. Select it.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I want you to roll 2 D100s. So give me the first one and then second one.
All right. Okay. First one. It's going to be 9.
Cool. Second one.
9.
2 9s.
Yeah.
On D100. Wow.
Cool.
Well, 90 and 90.
You have to be precise. 9
Sorry.
is a number in 100.
90 and 90.
Etheria.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 2 D100s.
I lost you a bit then. Roll 2 D100s.
Yep. 2 D100s.
I actually have a D100 somewhere.
Of course
Roll
you
2
do.
d10s.
What's that?
Just roll 2 d10s.
I know, but I actually have a D100. 26 and 36.
Cool. Raya, 2d100s.
96 and 88.
Fairs,
2d100s.
please.
Am I still an asthma? 43 and well, 80. Yeah.
Cool. Velk, can you roll me 1d100, please?
6.
Say again.
26.
26. So, Etheria,
Mm-hmm.
you wake in your room, exhausted, and I mean, let me just check, I don't kill you with this level of exhaustion.
In my room.
In your room, in the temple.
bed? Oh.
Yeah, we got some travelling to do.
Hang on, what temple did you mean?
You have,
I meant the temple that we left from.
you said home, the temple.
You did
No, I
say home in the
didn't, no, I
temple.
didn't say home. I said but I'd be carrying on my walk. I meant the temple where we died.
Ah, okay, I'm talking shit, but you still get this exhaustion. So
Okay,
you,
yeah.
you wake up in that temple in the spot you were laid down when you drank the poison.
Yeah.
You have 5 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, 5 exhaustion.
You have returned to your pinkish colour. Your katana is gone.
What's gone, sorry?
Your katana. But when you go to reach for it in your very, very weakened state, just to like double check on it, as your hand touches where the handle would be, it touches nothing but smoke and shadow that reminds you of when you cast Shadow Blade. But your sheath is empty. If you pull it ever so slightly out of your sheath, the Shadow Blade follows, as if the Shadow Blade itself is sheathed. But when you take your hand off the handle, it disappears. Any items you gathered in Stoneheim are nowhere to be seen.
Just the helmet, I think.
Any buffs or anything you received in Stoneheim, all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Except the mark that you felt when you first entered the fray with Fenris.
The rune.
Yeah. Not the rune. When you walked through the gates, you had to do 2 saves.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
The runes have gone, but that mark that you failed to resist, it's like an itch. You don't quite know what, like it's under your skin, but you haven't got the energy to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies on thinking it was the other temple.
No,
Next
it's
to you, you look across. There's no Faze, there's no Raya, there's no Velk, but there is a Bjorn. And Bjorn is just crawling up, like kind of getting on the one elbow, just looks across and makes eye contact with you. You also have 5 levels of exhaustion, Bjorn. What you also notice about Bjorn Etheria is when Bjorn takes the magic and power of Costone, becomes that angelic, like protector, vengeance inducing, like almost angel of combat, that the glow in the eyes and the change of coloration in the skin tone and the posture and stuff seems to be not permanent but more etched into Bjorn's features. There is definitely a physical change to Bjorn, one of not darkness but take the light out of the change Bjorn performs when battling for Costo, and those physical features are still there, just not backed by the celestial light. But Bjorn looks, it's a shit description, but looks mean. Like there is a presence about Bjorn, even in this exhausted state, and you're both kind of just looking around the place. What you also notice missing, more for yourself, Etheria, because unfortunately Bjorn had taken a different path in the fight. There are no angel wings. There is no sound of commotion outside the temple, the pointing and the busybodies. There's no sign of the priest. And the temple looks like it's been abandoned hundreds, thousands, millions of years. Properly ancient. Cracks in the stonework. No symbology of any of the celestials. Abandoned. Fizz,
Yeah.
you wake up. 5 levels of exhaustion. In a bed you've not slept in a long time. It only feels comfortable because you are so exhausted. Any of the items you brought back with you are not there. Any of the buffs you received, not there. Just quickly back to Bjorn. The Great Axe, the Spectral Great Axe, is just to your right and looks spectral. But Faze, for you, you're in Ravenholm, you're in your hometown, you recognise it. I said straight away, but it is, quickly apparent of where you are. You can hear folk outside just getting ready for the day. Must be a late morning. As people, children, whatever, like street life, city life, just getting on as normal. You struggle a lot to sit up and just look about the place, feel dehydrated. And you kind of open your eyes a bit more groggily and you look down and both your hands are human.
Can I touch the side of my face?
Human. Or at least before.
Asamarian.
Yes, Asamarian.
Okay.
Rhea. You wake up in the dark forest. There's a lot of dark forests in Colossus, but this one's yours. And you recognise the shadows almost as old friends coming out to meet you. And the hidden creatures in the undergrowth who don't want to come out and greet you because you are of the unseelie side. But also you're a moon druid. So they're always in conflict and it's always giving you a little smile when they finally give in and come out and nuzzle you. And they eventually start to do it because you are laid on the floor and you are struggling to raise yourself any higher than laying down. And you also have 5 levels of exhaustion. Any of the items or buffs that you had within Stoneheim no longer with you. Laying there looking up in the branches of the trees, leafless, because that's how your folk like it. It adds to the warmth of the unseelie. It is a nighttime sky, and there is a full moon. You start to hear the low growls of a bear, the louder growls of a dire wolf. Creatures you've not yet witnessed in life, but are right on the cusp of your periphery, waiting for you to one day shift into them. Maybe 30 feet from you, sat on a mushroom stool, mushrooms of patched little colorations of purples and greens and blues. You see a small creature, maybe a foot high, has a strange shade of pink to their clothing, and butterfly-like wings. And resting against one of the mushrooms is a beautiful, fae-crafted glaive. Looking on closer, you can see that she is, despite being only a foot high, she can carry some shit. This little fairy's hench. Upon her head is a silver crown, very delicate, very, not basic, but simplistic in its beauty. And she just looks across to you. And you can't help but feel, like you do around the other Elder Fae and Elder Druids, that they've got an element of power earned by longevity. And you are on that path to earn that same longevity. This small Fae sat upon the mushrooms, this warrior Fae, she also holds that presence. She just kind of nods to you and goes, shh. And you just lay back down and rest your eyes. Velk has never had a feeling like this before. You are confused at your level of exhaustion. You don't understand it. You also have 5 levels of exhaustion, but you are sat in a rocking chair in a tavern in Cruel, in the Tommy Wasp. You can see all of the Grey Orc, the old paladin of the Blood Dragon, talking to adventurers. The tavern is filled with all manner of adventurer starting out on their path. Some have been at it for years and decorated in great gleaming armour and beautiful weaponry and spell scrolls all over tables. And then you look across and there's a smile on your face, as strange as it is. Your mind is still wired and running and looking for those next pages, but you can't make your body move at all. And the rocking chair, somebody must have set it off and just let it rock because you're not doing the rocking. But you watch the young adventurers with their staring across at these experienced travellers of the world, and they've got their crappy little armour on and a rusty dagger, and they're taking all the jobs that are on the questing board for these sign up today and become part of the Two Tall Mercenaries. And they're looking, oh look, there's some dire rats that we can clear out for all of, and they're really excited about the path they're about to be on. Sat, now you've kind of had a look around and your smile's there. You see Sketch sat at a table with cups, you know, the cups that you do the tricks with. You see Sketch doing the tricks, and every now and then just whip a knife up and say something. And a few of the people around Sketch obviously playing the game, some are clearly a little bit put back and others are laughing, and there's a bit of fun. You see sat in the shadows, full on Aragon and it's smoking a pipe. You see Krytal, Kardashian, I never get his name right, looking around. The huge mastiff, I mean some think he's a dire mastiff, called Tiny, the pet of all of. You see a young boy that you recognise from Clay Eye stroking Tiny. And then you hear some laughing behind you, and you strain your head. And there's music going on, and there's a great tale being told of blossom trees and demons, and you see a dancing monkey juggling with peaches. Then you start to look around, and you see silhouettes amongst the people in the tavern. You know the silhouettes, but you can't envisage them. On the floor in front of you, hovering about an inch off the floor, is your book, Velk's book. It opens slowly, and all the pages are empty. And you begin to cry ink, still holding your smile, but sadness in your eyes. None of the items you obviously had, or buffs you received in Stoneheim, are still there. All 5 of you, wherever you've awoke, feel a difference in time. It feels out of place. It doesn't. For Ethereum Bjorn, it feels ancient. Phase, it feels a past. Raya, it feels unknown, like you don't recognise. It's just off. Being a fae creature and in your home realm is very. You have a confidence of where your feet are on the ground, but laying there, exhausted as you are, it just feels fair-like, and not in a way that you would wish. And Velk, it's just confusion at the minute. Confusion. And that's where we'll end it, kids. So, thanks for staying with us. All those, if you're still in chat, thank you. I know it's 20 past midnight. I can see you, Biggie. Great stuff. We aren't streaming next week because it's the end-ish of the month, and I'll spend it writing. And maybe some time with the kids and our lass. So we'll see you in a week on Monday and see what happens with the truly split party.
Yeah.
And Althea.
I would like to know what happened to Althea.
Not this Monday, but next Monday. Yes, a shower delve, yes. Thank you very much. We've still got Fables Among Titans tomorrow. Spelljammer on Wednesday, Rich?
Yes, Spelljammer on Wednesday.
Spelljammer on Wednesday.
Be jamming.
And then we've got Needham, and then a week off, but there'd still be Spelljammer, etc.
Friday.
Friday? Oh, we've got Friday Dungeon in a Box. Please come and see that. It's the first one. It's going to be amazing. It's super cool. I'm playing a barbarian. Who knew? So, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. I hope you watch this or listen to it or however you interact with us. It's been great. Thank you very much, players. Super cool. I'd just like to do a shout out to Dungeon in a Box, who's one shot regarding souls going into the abyss. I used it, homespun a lot of it, but some of their mechanics are pretty cool. You can use it for your own stuff, expand on it, go further on into the soul realm, etc. But yeah, thank you for that. It's really cool. Always use stuff on the internet, kids. But yeah, for now, players. So good night, players.
Good night, players.
Good night, players.
Bye, folks. Thank you. Bye bye.